Hello, everyone. Looks like we're down two people
Who?
today.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I think everyone's here. I don't see Mary in Roll20, but I'm guessing she's
I'm
open.
loading.
So Anvir, it would be your turn to do Scribe this week.
I know he's not here, but wouldn't it technically have been Sefsko?
No, you're after Eldwin in the turn order.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, then Anvir, then Vethmel. And then LJ, then Cicera, then Doodles, then Eldwin again.
Oh, I'm at third. Andre. Okay.
Eldwin was the previous scribe, but he is not here.
That is the easiest to recap compared to the last two.
But he also didn't know he was meant to be scribe until we had finished, so I think it was a fairly rushed job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think from the moment he joined in, honestly, I think that one's on me. Said I would mind him. Instantly forgot.
Alright, well, this, Doodles, your quartermaster, or no, LJ's quartermaster. This would be LJ's 4th time, so he would get a story point after this week. And we would switch over to Eldwin's turn.
If he wants to do it, of course. Oh, so what you're saying is I need to use my inspirations up.
No, there's no, I mean, you only have one inspiration. It's story point. Those are two different things.
Okay.
I think that's what he meant.
Yeah, I did. I labeled it as inspiration. Probably from the old times.
Yeah, no, inspiration is inspiration. Story point is a completely different thing. You only have, you're either inspired or you're not. There's there's no inspiration points anymore.
Is it bonus action or action to trade a story point for inspiration?
You don't. It's a reroll.
Mid combat. Oh, okay.
Story point gives you a reroll. Inspiration gives you advantage.
Yeah, I think that was just one of the rules he was playing with for a bit.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So I basically need to use one up. Okay.
Alright, so is anyone willing to give a quick recap of last time?
I'll do Eldwin's journal.
Alright.
Let me know when you're ready.
I am ready.
It begins the 61st of spring. We finish in notes. We finish our battle with members of the pit gang and continue to work our way out. We found a lever and an elevator that led us to a room for traits and a room further past that with a lot of dead bodies stacking there. We wooded the crates, finding several items, including greater healing potions and fortified folk that Nasero took. The party decided to try and rest so that we had more tools to find our friends and make sure they're safe. While we were resting, a group of pit gang members investigated where we were resting, and Beth tries to ambush them, and a fight breaks out. So honestly, I think it was me that was trying to ambush them, and the fight broke out because of me.
I think it was a mixture of Veth was trying to ambush them and you rolled like a nat 1 or something.
Yeah, I don't think that one mattered that much. I think it was me more jumping into it, but too much so.
Vethmel killed the one guy that came in to look around, and then the next ones that came in that you attacked was the illusion, so...
Yeah, it was a mix of both.
Yeah, that's right. The second one was an illusion.
Yeah, but that's it.
Alright. So... we left off on the 62nd of spring at 4 a.m. Is that right? I guess it was early in the morning.
We were
Yeah.
we were like a couple of hours away from our long rest being done, so that makes sense.
Yeah. Alright, so several of their people had come down. Vethmil had gone up and disappeared, so you're not sure what's going on with him. And I believe it was Anvir's turn.
Yeah.
So Anvir, what do you want to do?
I will start my turn with... What was the down arrow on this bloke? I'm trying to remember.
That he's downstairs and not up.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
2 4s.
But I
I
think
wasn't
everyone
sure
we
because
can
the other
see
guy
is down
didn't have
here,
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if that was done for another reason or not, so I
Yeah,
just wanted
it
to
was
clarify.
the last second edition.
Either way, I will use my bonus action to whack him with the spiritual weapon.
Alright. So the spiritual weapon will fly at him. 13 is not going to be enough, though, and he is going to dodge that.
Yeah, I'll just leave that be. And then I will start walking away a little bit, because I don't want to be in immediate blast areas of this hole. But along my way, I will do a Toll the Dead on the same go.
Alright, so that is a wisdom save as he tries to avoid the damage. Ooh, he is going to fail, so he takes 25.
What the fuck damage? Oh. You rolled a 12, that's why.
Alright, anything
I rolled
else?
some pretty good damage. I think that will be it. That's all my things.
Alright, from up above, a master thief comes tumbling down.
That doesn't sound too massive to me.
He is going to make an acrobatics check. Alright, so yeah, he's able to use the wall to slow fall enough not to take damage. He pops down here. I think he is going to attack LJ, because he has a flank here.
He does.
Or wait, let me see. Actually, I think he'll go for Nasira, because he sees her beating on his buddy.
I'm gonna sentinel that.
Alright, so you take a reaction attack on him.
22 hit.
Yeah, that's gonna strike.
14 damage.
Alright, he is going to use his reaction to half that, taking 7.
Oh, at least we get out of the way.
And he is gonna bonus action. Is it? Yeah, he's gonna use his bonus action to steady aim on Nasira. Oh wait, no, sorry, he can't use that because he came down this turn. So he's just gonna attack you. Using multi-attack.
I just wanted to clarify something because I realized the saving throw said Polearm Master. I was targeting the thief guy.
Oh. Alright, so then the thief took damage, not the Polearm Master. Actually, hang on, I gotta redo the roll then. Because that would have been a different wisdom save. So the thief
I mean, it was still a nat 1.
is going to do a wisdom save.
Watch him still fail.
I mean, it's a decent DC. Yeah, he still fails.
Okay. He took it instead and is badly wounded. Alright, so this guy is going for Nasira. Short sword. Ooh, 23.
Yes.
Alright, so that will strike you, doing 12.
Actually, it would be, I think, 9 because I'm resistant to poison.
This is poison, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, does this guy have a sneak attack?
I didn't want to bring it up because it felt like he should, but
He doesn't actually. He says poison damage. Alright, so second attack. 11 will miss, and third attack. That's gonna crit.
Actually, I think I'm actually immune to poison. Now.
I think all used to be, but I think
yeah.
new
It's
isn't.
the condition
so
or
yeah.
damage?
Immune to disease and poison. It doesn't say condition or anything.
Oh yeah, level 10 monk.
Yeah. So I think I get those 3 back, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay. And the 18 misses, so.
18? What do you mean?
Oh, sorry.
He rolled a crit.
Oh, yeah, okay, sorry.
So he got you for another 13 damage.
Okay. 13.
That's it for him. Eldwin's not here, so I'll poop him into the background.
Oof, we're good. We're gonna be in trouble.
The Polearm Master up top is doing something with Vethmil. LJ.
LJ is gonna attempt to finish this guy off, the near-death one.
Okay.
First attack. 16.
16 will strike.
Means like I did not expect that to hit.
That's what she said.
17 damage, and I am going
He
to
is unconscious.
Commander Strike to Nasira. It's like, come on, hit them.
Then I guess I'll take a swing at. Let's do the new Master Thief. Yeah. This one over here.
And adding 8 to the damage.
Okay. Strike. Oh.
Oh, that's gonna miss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I tried. Finish off the 2 attacks on the. Let's do wounded. The wounded guy.
This guy is wounded. The fighter.
Yeah.
So you're attacking the fighter?
Yeah.
Alright, 16 will strike. Doing 11.
Not a great roll.
But he will dodge the second swing and back up a little. Anything else?
What's my health at? No.
Alright, into a new round. From up top, the Evoker goes.
Doesn't actually matter that you missed that attack because you wouldn't have been able to do it anyway because you have to give up one of your attacks for commanding stroke.
Oh. Oh, is he cheating? Hang on.
I think it was by accident. Yeah, you should have only done 2 attacks because Commander Strike takes.
The third one missed anyway, so.
Yeah, I was going to say it doesn't matter much anyway because it missed, but yeah, you wouldn't have been able to do it anyway.
Yeah, I was the monster down to 1.
Alright, so from up top, the wizard is going to blast down.
What?
Pew pew. Firing at, let's see, he can see 2 of you. He's gonna fire at Nasira. Pew pew. So, Arcane Burst.
That ain't cool.
Miss.
18 will miss you. Second
You
shot.
got good AC for a monk.
Well, I just got those robes last session.
Thank God she literally just got that +2, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
23 will hit you though, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so he blasts you for 26.
Holy,
Ooh,
holy
Yeah.
cannoli.
Close!
And the third blast. Woo. Oh, that is going to hit you too. For 20.
Oh, jeez. Golly.
He then moves away from the hole. And Nasira does look pretty hurt from those
Yep.
basically arcane blasts. Alright, so that's it for the Evoker. Wait, what are the range on those? I think it's 60 feet, I just want to make sure.
That's like
Oh,
level
it's 120
17
feet.
cantrip scaling.
Well, he's not a true class. So
Oh,
he
I
doesn't
know.
have
I'm
all
just
the,
like,
warlock
in
stuff.
comparison, that's like ridiculous to me.
Didn't you just hit someone for like 25?
You did.
Dude,
Yeah.
but I get to do that once a turn.
Yeah, you can also like give temp HP and anyway. So this guy.
I'm not actually arguing about it. It just shocked me.
Yeah, yeah. So this guy's down.
Oh, I just realized something.
Oh, he
Uh-oh.
pops back up,
Oh.
rolling a nat 20 on his death save. Yeah.
All my commander strikes and anything that use my superiority dice should be a 1d12 instead of 1d10 due to the 10th level.
It doesn't
Okay.
matter. You missed
Yeah.
anyway.
Just keep
No,
that
I'm
in
talking
mind.
about for damage.
Now, is he still stunned, Nasira, or would that have worn off?
It was
At
the end of my next
your
turn, so I believe he's still stunned because I did it to him on my last turn.
But your turn just passed, so he should be unstunned, right?
No,
No, you
got
attacked me. I didn't have a turn. And LJ had me attack something on his turn.
Oh, I see. We start with Anvir, so you were the last
Yeah.
person to go. Okay, so like
Yeah.
he pops. Well, he's still prone. So he's stunned, so he can't actually pop back up. But he is once again awake. So that was his turn. Doodles.
I'm gonna pull out my little guitar thing. You begin strumming it, and you hear the sounds of Creed start playing, and I'm gonna cast Levitate on this dude because I think he's still on the elevator shaft, right?
He is, yeah.
Yeah, he's on our level. Yeah.
All right, so
Cool.
you attempt to levitate him. So he has to make a con save. DC 17. He will fail,
Haha,
but he is affected.
that's awesome. And then I will. So he starts floating up 20 feet into the air,
Okay.
and then I end the song by singing Nasira, I believe in you. You inspire me, and Nasira's bardically inspired now.
All right, so he is elevated 20 feet. And Nasira gains a bardic inspiration. Anything else?
I am going to move to the corner of the room, and that'll be my turn.
All right.
Oh, Jill, maybe we should get away from the entrance.
So,
Yeah, that's no.
Oh, there's more icons. Like there's even more icons now at the very bottom
what do you mean?
of the little token icons. There's new ones way down at the bottom.
Those may have already been there.
Well, it used to end after the letters and numbers, the green and red letters and numbers. But yeah, I mean, maybe they've been there for a little bit, but they didn't used to be there. So that's cool. Anyway,
Yeah,
go
there's a
ahead.
couple of new things down there. All right. Let's see. So Kyber goes. What's he doing? Actually, where is his sheet? Here it is.
I don't like that you said a name.
Right?
Name character. Oh no, we're gonna die.
Alright, so a guy comes running down the wall, seemingly spider climbing.
Oh, God damn it, Nasira. How dare you?
And runs
Why
over the
Nasira?
side. He's at elevation 20. I think he is going to pull out his crossbow and take a shot at you, Anvir, because you look very wounded.
Question. I believe where I am is technically the area of, like, you can't see through that doodle placed while we were resting.
Did you try to re-enter the sanctum?
That's originally where I was going, because you had said these, like, last 3 squares would be it.
Oh, if you're in the sanctum, I guess he couldn't see you. So he'll target Nasira then, because she also looks very wounded.
I'm sorry.
So he is going to fire one of his hand crossbows. Looks like he has 2. Go.
No, that hits.
27.
You got reaction, though, at least.
It's true. I think you can deflect missile.
Oh, yeah.
So it would
Good
be...
God! 30.
What the fuck?
Alright, so you reduce it by 15?
Yeah.
Alright, so...
So I take 9. that right?
You would take 15, because he did 30. Did 24 sneak attack, 6 piercing.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah. I'm down.
Alright, he's gonna take a second shot at, we'll fire over at you. Wait, are you in range?
Do you have cover?
Is he also still technically in the shaft, or...?
No, he ran outside the shaft and around the corner down here.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure how high the ceiling
That would be a
was.
long-range shot, so I think he's just going to fire down at your fighter.
Yeah, okay.
What does he get? 2, right? Yeah. So another shot. No,
Miss.
that is going to miss. So that's it for him. This guy here... Okay, so you're unconscious, right? So he's probably not going to go for you. What's that second icon on you?
I was just reminding myself that I was had bardic inspiration.
Oh, right.
It
Okay.
counts on death saves.
Does, yeah, any save. Alright, yeah, I guess he's going to go for LJ.
I just wanted to confirm, because it says 2 rapier attacks. Does that also include his crossbow, or no?
Yes.
Okay.
So he is going to... This guy, he didn't use his action surge yet. I think he's going to action surge.
Oh, let's see how many hit.
Oh, it's only 2.
Oh.
He's not high level. So Glaive 22
Oh, 22. Oh, yeah.
because he's flanking.
Just that.
Alright.
22 is my safe.
Yeah, 9 slashing. Second glaive, oh, natural 1 will miss. And a blunt swing, 25. I assume he's going to
Yeah,
strike.
that hits.
So that's going to be 11, or sorry, 7. It wasn't a crit. So 7 and 9, 16 total. And LJ's looking a bit wounded. That, I think, is it for him. So, Nasira, I need a death save, unfortunately. Alright, know what you got. Anvir. So, can you just enter the sanctum, like, without any action or anything?
Sure. I don't
Well,
actually know how the
link
sanctum
real,
works.
but
Do we have a, Mordenkaiden's or tiny hut situation, where you just go in and out?
I think it's. I think there's a specific entrance I need to go through.
Okay, so the shadowy entrance is kind of these two squares, I think we said. So you are currently inside. And I think you can see out, though they can't see in. So what do you want to do?
Yeah.
Oh, all these crates are pretty much destroyed by the fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah, I think that's why we have torches on them, because they were like on fire.
Yeah, a party token.
Oh.
I think that was just so Veth could see what was going on when he was up.
Screw that.
I shall. I don't know. I kind of want to heal Nasira, but at the same time, any healing I do will immediately be destroyed. But also, I don't want her to die, so I will just do healing word. I'm gonna do it at 4th level. Because surprisingly, I have more 4th level slots than anything else right now.
So you're stepping out to do a healing word. I don't think you can cast out, right? You have to step out.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't mind. If we want to go that off that assumption, I can use like half my movement to get out and then back in. I will do that, so that's 17 HP. And then confirming this guy got back up.
Yes, and he's no longer stunned.
In that case, I shall try and put him back to sleep with Atoll the Dead.
Hang on a second. Did I completely misread how this spell works? So Private Sanctum doesn't give you a pocket dimension, it just makes an area
Correct.
awarded.
Yeah. That's
But
what
one
I'm
of the things is it prevents vision.
What's the area that it awards?
It's a lot.
up to 100 feet on each side.
So where exactly did you put that in here?
Well, I think we were doing Theater of the Mind when we first put it down. We didn't have a map yet.
Yeah, I think we decided it was.
And once the map
this
came
corner.
out, you said that the entrance was here.
I thought it was
Yeah.
an extra dimensional space. That's why I did that.
Yeah.
But I guess where were you trying to put it in the room? Like what area of the room were you protecting?
This back corner.
Alright,
So I mean, but what we said was this area over here. So I think we go with
here, I'll just mark
the
off an
3
area.
squares. Cool.
I mean, and it would have been at least an area big enough for all of us to rest.
Yeah. Alright, let's say you had like maybe this area is the sanctum. Does that work? You guys were
Cool.
kind of camping in there. Just to kind of include those squares anyway. Maybe like you were hiding kind of behind
That's
there.
my bad.
Yeah, I misread the spell.
Misunderstood.
I haven't actually seen this spell used before, so I just kind of assumed it was like the mansion. But okay.
Me too. I thought it was the mansion.
Alright, so that is the protected area. It doesn't say that...
I think anybody can walk into it.
yeah, that's the thing. I don't think it keeps people out. It just makes it so people can't see in.
Or to, yeah, or hearing, or
And they can't
Yes.
teleport in.
teleport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was mainly doing it so I couldn't be targeted by things. Yeah.
Yeah. So they can
Makes sense.
technically target you, but they would be blinded if they did, so it would be a disadvantage. But yeah, that's also my bad for not reading the spell closer. Alright, so anyway, back to it. Anvir, you said you healed Nasira, so she's prone but awake.
And then I was confirming this guy got back up, so I was tolling the dead in if he was.
Okay. So he gets a wisdom save. He fails and is once again unconscious with another
Level
roll
of exhaustion. Take that.
And then I go back into the train.
Alright, so that's it for Anvir.
Yeah.
The Master Thief.
Can I play dead?
Well, he sees that you got the healing.
Shit.
What's he gonna do? Actually, that's tough. So you saw Nasira resisted his poison. He's got a friend down. And he saw their healers hiding in the shadows.
He's also floating 20 feet off the ground.
Oh, this is the levitated one. Alright, he is going to... His choices are pretty simple. I think he's gonna do a steady aim. And take out his short bow and fire 3 shots over at the guy who cast a spell on him. Pew! Ooh, 23.
Oh.
Mr. Nibbles.
Nibbles.
Doodles.
That's it.
So we're calling Mr. Nibbles now?
Calling him Mr. Nibbles. So Doodles, you are struck for 10 points. I need a concentration check. Oh. Alright, so he's gonna fall 20 feet trying to once again tumble. Which he does with an acrobatics, hitting the ground. Let's see. So you took your 10, but you had temp HP luckily.
Yes.
Yeah, I think he's going to attack Nasira again, pulling out his sword. Oh, but he misses. And a third attack, which will strike for 10. Or, sorry, 7, because you're immune to poison.
Mm-hmm.
That's it for him. The Polearm Master up top is kind of fighting Vethmil right now. LJ. I'll say he's in the background fighting Vethmil.
Is Eldwin fighting one of these ones that's down here
Eldwin's
killing us?
in the background fighting guys as well.
First thing I would do is...
Do we have a hireling for this group that we can warp in when people are missing?
We had Dosha for a bit.
All of our hirelings are somewhere with Voli that we have no idea where.
Yeah.
Alright. Go ahead, sorry.
First thing I would do is a bonus action, second wind, gaining 11 HP. Not much, but I would do.
Okay.
Let me use that.
Your macro is weird for that. 1d01 plus 10.
What?
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be 10.
Yeah. I think that you're rolling a 1d1.
Yeah, you may have entered that wrong.
God damn it. Wait. Thank you for noticing that. It's probably been like that for a while. What's the second one? Yep, it was a 10. Supposed to be a 10. Is it still a 10?
Well, you can roll it again, that's fine.
Okay, I'm making sure it's still a 10. What is the second one? Yeah, it's still 1 to 10 plus 11. Plus 3 plus 11. Okay, that macro is fucked. Okay. Try it again. Oh, that's better.
Alright, so you would gain 20.
That's a lot better. Okay, is this one back down the...
He is, yeah.
Okay. Take that off. Let's go back for the fighter.
Alright.
3 attacks.
So you attack him again. Yeah, 26 will strike with the first one.
Why is there a disadvantage? Okay. Okay, well, 20. Just bring over the disadvantage, why don't you? 11.
Alright, so he is struck for 11 on the first. He stumbles back.
23 to
23
hit.
strikes him again. Doing another
10.
10 points. And he is
19.
badly wounded. 19 will strike again as he is unable to mount a defense.
The third attack, I am going to. Well, I'm trying to figure out which one. I'm going to lunging attack. So I said to the damage. 14, 20. 20 damage.
20. Alright. He is badly wounded but still up. Did I do his double attack last turn, or did I forget?
You did 3 attacks total.
Okay, so I forgot then. So he didn't actually use his action surge. Because he should have gotten 5, 2, 1, then 2. Alright.
Oh.
Anything else, LJ?
Then do that. Nope, that'd be it.
Alright. So, new round. From above. He is going to... The evoker is going to do some blasting. Pew pew. Who's he gonna blast? Nasira is looking low. So I think he's gonna try to take her down.
Nasira has not moved since she went down the last time.
Yeah, she's having a bad time. Someone's gotta drag her out of there. Maybe I'll have Eldwin do it. Alright, so she is gonna get blasted at. That's gonna miss. Oh, 24 is gonna hit though.
Actually, since I'm prone, isn't that disadvantage?
You're right. So 16 will miss. I forgot you were prone. Because you're not unconscious, so it's not a wash. And... I guess I'll fire the third one at LJ. Oh, that's gonna miss. That's it for him. Master Thief makes a death save. Knows what he got. Doodles.
Cool. So that dude and this dude are both at about 20 feet.
No, this one
Oh,
fell.
this one fell down. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to take
Okay,
the mark off him. He was levitating,
Oh.
so he's back on the ground.
Is there a way to hit both of them with a 20-foot radius sphere without hitting Nasira and LJ?
Yeah, well, what spell are you doing?
Synaptic Static.
I guess if you put the point in the corner over here, it would, oh, well, actually, no, that wouldn't hit him because of the way the spear would curve.
Yeah.
I'd say you could put it up on the wall to hit them both, but then, no, because then, yeah, either way, like, the way you curve the spear, it's gonna not hit one of them. The only way you could hit them both is if you put it here.
Right next to, right between them, but then that would blast away those other two.
Yeah, because, yeah, if you put it over here, technically they're in it, but this would,
but they're at different altitudes.
Yeah, exactly.
3 dimensions.
What if it went up one?
Pythagoras theorem. I got a solution. It's okay. I'm gonna throw a hypnotic pattern.
Okay.
Hypnotic pattern, go!
Yeah,
both of
honestly,
them,
it wouldn't even be a bad idea. Even if you charmed LJ and I, we can wake each other up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Maybe surrounded, but we'll be fine.
So,
Especially if I can.
pattern.
If we can both
32.
it will be even better.
And I would avoid Nasira and LJ and just get the one unconscious dude and yeah.
These 3.
So that's wisdom
30-foot
save,
cube.
right?
I think so. Yeah, wisdom save.
Okay. So let me do the thief first. Wisdom save. Alright, he is charmed. And then Kyber.
Oh, he's got investment names, dude.
Yeah, he was the one who was yelling at you when you, when they first found you.
He might not be that wise, we don't know.
Wisdom. Alright, so he is going to use a legendary resistance.
Legendary action.
A legendary resistance. Now he has 2 of those left. Alright, so yeah, he would resist it. But you are concentrating, and this guy is charmed. Oh.
Yep. And this door up here, is it locked?
Yeah, only because it's not actually the room, because this is a makeshift map I pulled out.
Cool,
but it's not actually locked if you wanted to go in there. You could also go in your sanctum over here.
I think I would prefer to scoot just to the other side of that door and hide over there.
Alright, so you rush over, item interaction, and hide. Yeah.
I didn't see Nasira use her bardic inspiration, so
I haven't had a chance.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I had.
She was unconscious on her turn, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nasira hasn't done anything yet.
I'm not gonna throw it on anybody else, so Nasira still has that.
Alright, so you open the door and go in, and it'll just keep you there, and you have cover from the door.
Cool.
Alright. So, Kyber.
Good night.
Oh, can I yell out, let's end this fighting?
Who are you, you like yelling at Kyber?
To Kyber. Yeah.
Give me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Nice.
He would answer, "You killed my men, you attacked and stole from me, and now you want to end this because I'm winning? Ha!" But maybe there was a chance at a yes in there.
Cool. Cool.
He says, "Tell your people to stop attacking."
I have to wait 6 seconds. But I'll ask everybody.
So,
please stop attacking.
He's gonna do the adventure form of negotiations and continue fighting while a surrender was called. So he is gonna fire at Sierra's prone. Ooh, it's gonna be a hard shot.
It's the prone person or the person with high AC?
Yeah, I think he's gonna go for you, using steady aim on the wall. So, like, he focuses his shot. Let steady aim go.
How dare you steady aim this?
Well, anyway, he does steady aim with his one-hand crossbow. He dropped the other one, so he can't do 2 shots this turn. So he dropped one. He's going to reload his hand crossbow and fire at you at advantage. 29, I think, is going to hit you.
Sorry.
Doing 9 piercing and 26 sneak attack, so 35.
Fuck.
That's it for Kyber.
God, thank God.
The Polar Master is like, "I'm confused. Are we negotiating or fighting?" And he is going to second wind, gaining 13.
Don't you mean me, Doodles?
Then he is going to take the dodge action, because that whole exchange was very confusing to him. Nasira.
Ooh, I get a turn.
Quick question. Did we change that near death is
It's 25% or below.
25. Okay.
I'm going to crawl away and see if he attacks me.
The dodging guy, are you disengaging or just crawling away?
I'm just crawling away.
You're still in his threat range because he has 10. He will attack if you leave there.
He will?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Because he is not.
If he hadn't, he was probably going to put me down on his turn anyway if he hadn't decided to hold his action. So I thought maybe he wouldn't attack.
He was dodging. He wasn't holding.
Right. But I'm saying like if he hadn't decided not to attack, he probably would have killed me on the turn, killed me again. So that's why I thought that she could crawl away.
Alright, so he does a glaive. 20, I believe, hits you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but does not put you down. So you take 8 slashing, but your speed is reduced to 0, so you have to stop there. Anything else?
Yeah, I still have an action and a bonus action. So
Wait, which one is after?
this guy.
The bodyguard.
Sentinel.
Alright, so you use your reaction to attack him. He is dodging, so this would be a disadvantage.
15?
Yeah, 15 is gonna miss.
Yeah, okay.
Go ahead, Nasira, what are you doing?
does that mean I can't Step of the Wind?
Your movement is 0 for the rest of the turn. So unless you have like a teleport, you can't move. It's basically the Sentinel thing.
Yeah, I just didn't know if because I mean, if it took my normal movement or if it also took any ability. Yes, I have to give myself additional movement.
Yeah, I believe, like with Sentinel, I think you just can't move after you get hit. At least not without a teleport.
Okay. And are these the Master Thieves? That's what this guy is?
Yeah. Kyber looks like he is a rogue as well, the one who's up on the wall. But yeah, the Master Thief, one of them is unconscious, the other one is kind of flanking LJ. I cannot find the stun icon.
So would I be here or here? Because this is when I wouldn't have left his threat range if I was here, right? So would I be there or
so
there?
you'd be there where you are,
Okay.
right there, like right here. Because he he basically stops you from leaving his threat range.
Oh, so okay.
That's when the attack was triggered.
And so I can't stand up either.
Yeah.
Well, shit. I'm gonna heal myself with my action. And then with my bonus action, I'm gonna yeah, I think I'm gonna heal myself with my bonus action as well.
Alright, so you do a healing word. And healing kit. Alright.
Yeah, that was sad. Okay, that's all I got.
Alright, Anvir.
I should throw something. Oh, hey, wait.
God. I don't know what to do. I don't know if we're negotiating or what.
It doesn't look like it.
Kyber and Doodles both said maybe, but then people are attacking still.
Well, they attacked first. When I scooted away, he attacked.
I'm just gonna step out and look. I just go, look, I think both sides both need to stop hitting each other, and maybe we can figure out a profitable agreement.
Give me a persuasion at disadvantage.
Yeah, I'm not great at this. And with story points, do I do it after or before the roll?
So inspiration gives you advantage. That has to be before. Story point can be used after the roll to re-roll.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure before I rolled.
You could use both to gain advantage and to re-roll if you roll poorly.
And then
it's good because if you have advantage on it and you do a re-roll, your re-roll has advantage as well.
okay, and then
So there is a strategy to buffing the roll if you think you're gonna fail and then like doing the re-roll. But
You would have to roll all white natural ones.
and is there any action economy involved with becoming inspired? Just so I know what I'm doing.
Well, you're either inspired or you're not, right?
Okay, so I can't like make myself inspired with a story point, is what you're saying?
No, the story point is just a re-roll now.
Yeah, I don't have any inspiration, so
So yeah, then it would just be a disadvantage.
all good persuasion. Oh god, yeah, I'll use a story point to try again. It's
Okay.
probably not going to be much better, but I'll do it. I've got a lot of story points at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, it's even worse.
Alright. Alright, so what about for your action?
I will just hold the dead until somebody on their side is aggressive.
Alright, so you ready to toll the dead, concentrating on it.
Aiming specifically at the very nearly dead guy.
Alright, so the Master Thief is charmed, so you can't do anything. The Polearm Master up top is in the background, so I'm just going to take him out for now. LJ.
What kind of check I'll roll to see if his 3 what's on me? His 3 perception check.
I didn't understand you. What do you mean?
I think he's trying to figure out if he's persuaded by my nat 1, and I don't
Yeah.
think you are.
Oh, if he is?
I mean, it's your call.
I have
yeah.
a charisma of -1.
I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
but
a
you have
9.
an insight of 9.
so
You have a passive insight.
Your call as a player.
yeah, I mean, player to player, that's up to you. There's no like rules for players.
Yeah, no, I'm not afraid. I'm gonna try to finish him off. This near-death one.
So he is still dodging.
29.
29 is gonna hit.
13.
Doing 13. He's still up. Ugh.
Let's do this again. 21.
Yeah, that will strike him again,
10.
and he is gonna go down. Oh.
Cool. I'm gonna spend another superiority dice to forfeit my final attack and bonus action to tell Nasir to attack the
The
near dead guy.
unconscious guy?
Oh, he's unconscious?
Yeah, he's unconscious right now.
Never mind,
He is dying.
Never mind. I will send and change a lunging. Oh wait, God, I need to write down if I can do that before and after. I'm basically gonna lunge attack this guy way over here.
He is 20 feet up.
But then this guy still lunging attacking.
He's
15.
charmed. But,
Cool.
So do you have disadvantage?
No, I think that's just showing the 2 rolls. So it's right now it's 27.
Yeah, that will hit him.
I had disadvantage on for ability checks.
Yeah, so 27 will strike him.
For 17 plus 1.
Alright, so he
18.
takes 18, and the charm is broken. So Doodles, you're no longer
Concentrating.
on that. Anything else, LJ?
No. Yeah, LJ's in his fight.
Alright, so from up top, the wizard is going to blast down at LJ, I think. Since Nasira has kind of crawled out of view.
I was about to say, if he fucking fireballs me.
19, I believe, misses.
Correct.
21
Also
barely misses. And a third blast. Pew! Oh, 25 is going to hit you, doing 16 force.
Fuck.
Would this trigger my held action, I guess? Because I said if one of those guys did something hostile, I was going to let it go.
Well, you can't see the one who did it.
He can see somebody.
Were you just going to target any of them if you saw hostile action?
I had actually originally said I was targeting this guy, but I don't know if he's unconscious or not.
He is. So you can target him. He's down. That would be a death save fail if you want to hit him with
Can
something.
he target the one that isn't unconscious?
I think the ready was for this guy, so it would have to be on this guy.
Quick question. Can I use the story point to force him to reroll, or is it only my attacks?
No, it's just you can reroll. You can't have other people.
Okay.
It's not a luck die
So it's
or
not
a
lucky.
divination die.
Got it. Okay.
Oh,
okay.
I just won't trigger my held then.
Alright, you save your reaction. Like, he's down. I don't want to just be a jerk. Alright,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
that's it for the Evoker Wizard. The Master Thief. He stabilizes, so he's out of combat unless he gets healed. Doodles.
Well. So this dude's up. That dude is up. Well, I will guess I'll yell out. You can have the one with the red beard, but the rest of us don't want
It's
to
Tank
fight.
Master.
Give me another persuasion check at disadvantage.
Yeah, you would know this. That's pink, not red.
Negotiations are failing.
Kill one of us, we don't mind. Just leave the rest of us.
Is
He says,
No.
Alright,
Yeah,
I'm just being a dick.
so you...
What does he say?
So you use your spoken.
Talking.
He
Yeah.
would say back. What would he say to that? I probably took him off guard a little.
Yeah,
I'll say he doesn't say anything right now. He's just getting ready
giving
to.
one of your
fire at
comrades
LJ.
up.
I wasn't expecting one of us to just throw one of us
Then,
under the bus.
I'll
Throw
scoot
us to the
further back and cast a minor illusion and hide inside of a barrel.
Alright, so you are out of view inside a barrel that suddenly appears around you. That's it for Doodles. Kyber. Yeah, he'll shoot at the fighter. So he's gonna do, he's like, sure, I'll shoot that guy. He does steady aim and is gonna fire at Leo Jr. with a hand crossbow shot.
No.
Wait. Yeah.
I need to update my token.
Pew! Oh, but he's gonna miss.
Haha! ISC saves the day!
Or wait, no. Does he want to go that way?
he doesn't show on the initiative order? Is he supposed like? I guess I wasn't clear on who was attacked, whose turn it even was. I thought it was somebody up the hole.
It's so he's on a different map, so that's probably why.
This guy?
Kyber, yeah, he's on another map. So that might be his token is. So I had to just add a token in this map for him because he was up top. I could
Gotcha.
add him to this, but it would be kind of a pain. So here, let me.
Add arrow.
Well, no, he's at 20 feet. Would it help if he was on the initiative order?
Say what?
Would it help if you saw him on the initiative order?
No, it's fine. Now I know. I did not realize that that's who was going until you started moving him. In the last couple turns, I think I misunderstood as well because I thought it was someone up above and that's why he wasn't on the order. So anyway, that's fine.
All right, so yeah, he's gonna move there. He missed LJ. The polearm master is not looking great. Nasira.
And he's still 20 feet up, right?
Yeah, he's up on the wall. He might have some spider climby stuff going on, like your friend.
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
And that leaves me with 22.5 feet of movement.
Well, you round down to 20.
Okay. 10, 15. I'm going to heal on there.
Oh, thank you.
And I think. Oh shoot! I didn't realize I was talking to myself. I'll roll that again.
I saw the bandage on Veer.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
same.
All right.
I got 21.
Yeah, it's 21.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Like, then yeah, take the first one, obviously. All right. Let me adjust that because it took. There we go. And one more heal kit back. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the bonus action. I'm going to step into, because you said these crates are in tatters, right?
Yeah, they basically got blowed up, and now they burned to like they're basically like smoldering now. There's like
I'm gonna
coals.
step into the
Embers.
obscurity. Yeah.
All right, you step into the obscured area. Anything else?
That's all. I
All
don't
right,
have a good bonus action.
Unweir.
Oh. God. Is it possible to do like a basic vibe check of like how likely we are to get out of this without murdering everyone?
I think your fighter is pretty stuck on fighting.
Well,
Yeah, he even woke up. He even woke up the ones that they're the one that Doodles had charmed. So I don't know how to help him at this point.
Yeah, you kind of put him in a bad situation. He's trying to find a way out of it.
We?
Yes.
The man standing in the middle of 3 enemies, and we put you in a bad position?
Right?
Oh,
And
two
you woke
enemies.
up one of the enemies that was
Well,
non-hostile.
true. One of them's unconscious, true. I will bonus action, move my spiritual weapon, and whack at the Master Thief.
Whack. All right. Kyber will now look angrily at you as he's reloading his crossbow. 18 will strike, though. And he is gonna uncanny dodge that, reducing it by half. So he takes 5. Ugh.
And I...
He is.
I will then guiding bolt Kyber.
Oh, alright. Sorry, Kyber. Pew.
Look, this just isn't going anyone's way. I apologize.
18 will strike him. And now he is going to uncanny dodge. Taking 7 points of radiant, but offering resistance to the next attack on him.
Yeah, advantage. But yeah.
And then you step into the shadowy area.
Like the Homer Simpson meme, just backing up.
Yeah, into the bushes. Alright, so that's it for Anvir.
This guy's unconscious, right?
Yes, he is. Actually, he used his second wind. The Master Thief is going to attack using steady aim. Gaining advantage. He does a multi-attack. The first attack is at advantage.
Which Master Thief?
I'm
Sorry,
assuming
this
the one
guy.
on the wall.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I usually, I usually mouse over in the turn.
Technically,
order to
this
figure out
guy
who's who.
was also on the other map, so I don't have him on the initiative.
So if
order.
he's on the floor now, wouldn't his crossbow be at disadvantage?
He didn't use his crossbow, he used short sword.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said crossbow. Gotcha. Okay.
So 26. This isn't Kyber, this is the other guy. So LJ, you are struck for 13 damage, 7 piercing, 6 poison. Second attack standard, no advantage. So that's gonna hit as well.
Fuck.
Doing.
I go down.
Alright, it's gonna put you down. And third attack doesn't see another target, so he's gonna stab you. Giving you 2 failed death saves.
I think that might be 3.
No, it's
No.
only 2. It's an auto crit, so it would just be 2.
I'm thinking of different rules. Never mind.
Yeah. So that's it for him. Oh, but LJ, now you have to give me a death save. Do you have inspiration by chance?
I have 10 story points and no inspiration.
Oh, alright. Well, so you can whisper me, and you have a reroll.
Yes. I'm
I
making
also have
sure.
enough diamond to cast Revivify.
Oh, alright. You gonna reroll that?
Oh, I'm so fucking moving.
He.
Alright.
Okay.
So LJ is not dead yet. You use a story point.
Sounds like you would have been.
Yes, I would have.
You would have been.
I rolled a 3.
Oof.
New round.
Imagine if that was re-rolling to a death save.
Oof.
Failed death save. I would have pissed.
The Evoker Wizard. So everyone he can see is down.
God, you have me on my CDM.
What is he gonna do? He'll yell down, disengage the immovable rod, and ready in action. Doodles.
I can't. I'm not close enough.
I think he was talking to. You're doing a thing. Okay. Hang on. I got a thing for this.
What thing?
I was gonna do the same thing. You beat me to it.
Disengager? I hardly know her. Wah, wah, wah. Yeah, there we go. Hang on. Yeah. Alright.
Those things are so funny.
What are you gonna do, Doodles?
I'll ask. What do you want?
Kyber?
I don't. Yeah. Kyber, we won't attack. But I can't promise.
Be very untrue.
I can't promise the one with the pink beard. But the rest of us won't attack.
He says, give me another persuasion check at disadvantage.
I'm not persuaded myself, but
14.
I love that. I'm not persuaded myself.
So he would say, call off your attacks and surrender. And maybe we can talk.
You have 13 persuasion? The fuck?
Alright, so for now...
Yeah. I think him and I are done talking. Or am I allowed to respond?
I mean, you still have your action, but you said what you can say for your turn. You have to wait.
Yeah.
So you and him both spoke.
I'm gonna use a mage hand to shut the door in front of me.
Oh, so you're just in the room?
Yeah, hiding in my barrel.
It's like, how are we gonna talk if you're in the room? Alright. Well, Kyber for his turn will ready an action. And he will not attack just yet. It says, come out of that shadowy area, both of you. Hands up. And he's gonna... Oh, does he want to risk it? Yeah, he's gonna risk it. He likes this guy. So he comes down here and he's gonna bandage this guy. This guy would say, boss, am I killing this a-hole? And Kyber can't respond yet. He just bandages him. Polar Master's now stabilized, so he's out. Nasira, what are you going to do? So this guy is no longer at altitude 20. Actually, he didn't ready an action because he stabilized. Yeah, he stabilized.
Oh, Lord.
She runs over. Whoa!
She looks disgusted as she's doing this. She's going to
Oh, and he has 1 level of exhaustion.
I'm going to
Another level of exhaustion. I'm on 3 now.
No,
3?
no, not you. Oh, wait, yeah, you, maybe.
I'm
thought
still
you
on
was-
3.
I thought you were talking about the polearm.
Oh, he
I
does too, yeah. Sorry, go ahead, Nasira.
I shall say it's a series of unfortunate circumstances have brought us to this place. We do not wish to be here, nor did we intend to fight. And I'm going to cast Healing Word on this guy.
Oh, on their guy?
What, the stabilized guy?
Yeah.
Give
He's
me-
stabilized?
Yeah, he...
No, I thought this one was stabilized.
Both stabilized. One stabilized naturally, one got stabilized.
Yeah, one rolled 3 successes for his checks. So they're both
I'm
stable.
gonna do it anyway as a sign of good faith.
Give me
so
a...
to wake him up.
Yeah, give me a persuasion with advantage.
Okay. Before or after the heal?
Yeah, either or.
Persuasion. Okay.
Second most talkative person.
There's that.
Well, like his face.
Okay.
And then I'll do the Healing Word on that guy, and then I'm going to bandage LJ. Oh, I guess I need to do it this way.
Spell card. Or no, yeah, whatever it's called. All right.
All right. And then I'll bandage LJ.
So he gains 5 waking up. I was like, oh, what the hell? Seeing Nasira, the one who healed him.
And then I am going to step back again and see if they smack me.
Well, this guy doesn't have a weapon, so he's definitely not. The other rogue...
Used his reaction already.
Yeah, he uses.
It would be this guy is who I was assuming.
Oh, he's
would-
unconscious.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that other guy just healed him.
No, he
Stabilized.
stabilized him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna step all the way back into obscurity. I think that I had. Yeah, I'll do all the way back to here.
All right. So is anyone else fighting, or are we dropping out of initiative?
I think for now, tentatively, we're dropping out.
Yeah, LJ was close to death. He was not fighting.
It's like,
His fight or flight ended.
How's Vethmil doing?
Vethmil's just sucking on a guy like a Capri Sun.
Yeah, Vethmil is fighting with that guy up top, but that was in the background. So let's see. So the rogue says, "Everyone out! Weapons, hands up! Weapons away!"
Technically, my whole body's the weapon, so how do I put that out?
My whole body is- I feel like every single person in the room just rolled their eyes at the same time.
And
I am a
LJ put his weapons up and is walking over to
what
away
about
from them.
Nasira and Doodles?
Nasira has a weapon.
Well, is she
No,
coming
Nasira
out?
doesn't. No, she's not.
Oh,
What
I
about
will
Doodles?
actually go over to the mobile rod and deactivate it.
Actually, I think this guy already did that.
Oh,
He said to do it, but I don't remember actually hearing like you use someone.
I don't think he had the
Well,
turn to.
yeah, his turn didn't come up, but after combat, after we
Okay.
went out of
Yeah.
turns, he would have done that. And step off to the side here.
He attacked on his turn.
This guy?
Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
one who downed LJ.
Oh, well, his turn was about to come up again, though. That's what I mean. Like in the
He means
yeah.
after the turn
Yeah,
that we dropped out of.
after
combat, yeah.
initiative. Yeah.
Too easy. Sorry, I missed a step there.
LJ grabs the mobile rod then and puts it back in
I
his
think-
backpack.
I think he grabbed it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
God
he
damn it.
picked it up. Yeah.
He stole it, at least for now. But yeah,
Yeah.
what about Doodles?
Doodles is gonna hide quietly and
I'm gonna. Yeah.
The person who's been the most talkative to this person is hiding in a barrel.
How much? How much is the greater healing? Is that 44?
Yeah, if you're
I'm-
doing
I'm
a greater
chugging my
healing,
potion,
4d4 plus, I want to say,
Oh,
Eight?
no, 8.
Plus 4, I
Yeah.
think, or
Uh,
8.
yeah, it's plus 8. And actually, this
Okay.
guy is going to chug a greater healing as well.
I'm also gonna do one.
everyone's chugging healing potions.
Alright, so he
Um,
gains 18.
But I'm gonna be seeing that in the
It
background.
was +4, sorry. I just googled it. It's +4.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to
Wait.
open the door. sorry.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said, I thought you meant superior healing. Yeah, greater
no.
healing is 4d4 plus 4. Yeah.
You did +8 for your one as well, Lou.
hmm
Yeah, I just hug all full healing from mine.
What was superior
He rolled a
healing?
1, 2, 3, 4. on this.
All of you rolled 18s! All 3 of you rolled 18!
Yes! Best thing ever.
Oh, wait, he did a superior, so he does another 4d4.
I just realized both me and Lou rolled 1, 2, 3, 4.
So another 8.
Different order, but still.
He then
and-
rolled an additional.
Did Doodles shut the door behind him?
I did.
Kyber is gonna give a superior to his downed soldier.
But if
I
I have
just
the chance,
have
I
those,
would
God.
use my Mage Hand to open up the door again. And yell out, what do you want?
He says, I just said, come out of hiding and we'll talk.
Ah,
This guy here is gonna get up now. He still looks like crap. This guy is also not unconscious anymore.
But the door is not open.
So
I'm quite cozy back here. It's okay. We could talk.
Give me a persuasion. Actually, the mage is going to come down at this point.
Who would?
On the,
Am I at disadvantage? Yes, I am.
He says, "Explain yourselves. I know who you are, Doodles. I've been to your bar many times. Why are you working with these murderers? And what business do you all have? First, you try to kill one of the house leaders, which I'm not completely against, but then you come into my territory and start messing up my people."
I want to clarify. We never tried
dead.
to kill a house leader. They tried to kill us.
Whoa. I don't really know these folks all that well. I didn't know they tried to kill a house leader. But
You were there.
Doodle, you were there.
Hey, he's in character.
You were there when
he's
got police.
He's doing the thing. Shush,
I
you
know
guys.
that, but Nasira would say, you were there. You know that we didn't.
She's yelling at you from the darkness. He says, "Seems like there's a disagreement here." Because anyway, like I was saying, I don't really care much whether or not you tried to kill Lady... What's her butt?
Evanson?
Yeah, I don't really care that you tried to kill Lady Stevenson. She's kind of a bitch anyway. But then you came into my realm and made a mess in my place. That's what I care about.
For passage to leave your realm. We have no desire to be here. The tunnels were caved in where we wished to return to the town, and that is how we ended up in your area. And we told you all that when we initially encountered you. We don't know.
Why are all my people dead?
There was...
The encounter with the vampires was unfortunate and took us by surprise just as much as it did you. However, you will note that in our last couple engagements with your people, we have shed no blood.
Vampires? What vampires?
Oh, there have been several vampires running around down here.
Is this not the guy that got away from us?
It is the guy.
So he was there during the vampire fight.
Are you saying that? He might not.
No, I was just making sure
he might not have told his boss about it.
Doodles is going to cast Mage Hand.
Yeah, I was asking whether or not this guy had watched that fight.
Yes, that is the same guy.
That is the guy.
Yeah,
okay.
I would point to him and I would say, yeah, you were there when the vampires started attacking.
He looks at him, he says, "There were vampires?" He says, "Yeah, but they were with them. They're the ones that distracted us, and then the vampires came out and they all started killing our people. I got away.
I gave a verbal warning before the vampires came out, saying, "Is that normal?"
You would, you might have insight here, Anvir, with your passive. This guy left before the vampires turned on you, so he did not see them attack you. So he may have assumed you were with them.
There was this weird miscommunication with those vampires. We had a vampire with us, and we believed they were from the same group, which was probably racist on our point, and then they tried to kill us.
Not all vampires.
Hey, don't bring me into this. That's on you.
Kyber looks at him curiously. He says, "House Aubrey, you think?" The guy shrugs.
No, that's what we thought they were, actually.
So there's more vampires, Kyber says, kind of sighing. He says,
"It appears so."
So it wasn't them who murdered my people. It was the vampires. And the guy says, "Well, they could have been with them. They could be bullshitting us."
I will say there was definitely a lapse of judgment in our first interaction with you guys.
Doodles will cast Mage Hand, and well, I guess he's got to scoot close because I think Mage Hand is only 30 feet, but he's gonna get within 30 feet of this dude and pass him a blunt with his Mage Hand.
Pass who a blunt?
Yes.
The named guy.
Yeah, that dude. We
Kyber?
mean no harm. Yeah.
He says, I'm kind of pissed off right now. I'm not really in the mood for narcotics.
I mean, more the
Wait,
reason.
isn't that my weed you're smoking? He says,
No,
looking at the
no.
looking at the little baggie you got it from.
Definitely not. This was from my stash back at the bar.
Give me a deception.
Are you being deceptive, or did you have a stash?
No,
Also-
this is totally his, because he stole the
This is
huge
that
bag of weed.
Pebbles.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
but
this
that
is
doesn't mean that that's the only weed he has.
Question. did LG
Fine. Was
fight
that
this battle?
Doodles? Was that your weed or his?
That's
weed
why
that
I
you
was
passed
asking,
him?
yeah, because I didn't know if he had any.
I just
No,
assumed.
no. Yeah. I did not have it on my list before, so.
Yeah.
Did
Uh,
LG fight that battle high?
I
He
don't
was
think.
just relaxed as shit.
Yeah, you.
Well,
you
we
didn't,
were asleep for like 6 hours. So.
Yeah, you were camping, and you had made
So
your
it-
saving throw, so you.
So
weren't
it
too
weird
high.
off.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, "All right, so what? So you're just trying to pass through. You're claiming you didn't kill this woman, and these vampires killed my people."
We fled from her machinations. We intentionally did not kill any of her people when they attacked us, but they did attack. And then this was our only way out, so we ended up in these tunnels, and we thought we could go up via one route, but it was caved in. So then we entered your area. We made it clear to your people that we only wanted to get out. And there was the misunderstanding with the vampires and that combat. But ever since that point, we have carefully avoided killing any of your people, despite having engaged more than once with them.
Give me a persuasion.
While they're talking, LG would go over to
I'll say
he-
DC 15.
if LJ
I'm gonna-
could without them. Oh, go ahead.
I'm going to use my bardic inspiration.
Okay.
And this is ability check.
D10 or D12?
D10.
All right. So he thinks for a
Pops.
moment. He says, how much were they trying to charge you to pass through our territory?
20 gold.
20 gold. Says, it's way cheaper than he should have charged. He says, so... God damn.
We needed to return to our inn to get gold for him. We didn't have it with us. All of our gold is where we were staying.
Well, it's probably best you didn't go back up in the streets. The city's in an uproar about what happened.
I bet.
We will happily leave you alone if you show us a way out, whether it's back to the city or if there's some tunnels that would take us outside of the city.
It'd be even cooler if you let us chill here for a little bit while the heat is still on, per se.
Give me a persuasion check, DC 15.
We could help you get rid of all the vampires here.
He says, I'm a little bit concerned. These vampires, they weren't House Abra, then who were they? 16? Oh yeah, you're at disadvantage because you're tired.
Exhaustion. Yeah.
He says, yeah, sounds like there was a bit of a misunderstanding. You know, I heard about you guys, and I actually was kind of curious to meet you. You seem a little crazy, though. I'm not sure if I can trust you.
Actually, I think that's
I feel the
mostly
same.
coming from me.
Says, well, yeah, you especially.
I want to apologize for the giant bolt of light I sent your way. I was at a point of just not knowing what to do anymore.
Says, well, none of my guys are dead, luckily.
We could change that.
I don't think we even
Wait,
killed
what?
any of the previous guys.
No,
we
not-
didn't. We
that was a
intentionally
joke.
did non-lethal.
Well, no, the first
It was a
guys
joke.
died.
Right. But the last encounter before this one, we used non-lethal, and then we let the dudes pick their friend up and carry him away.
He says, "What I mean is none of my elite bodyguard are dead." Which
Oh, these were your elite bodyguards? How many of
nods.
them did it take to take us down? You call those elite?
Doodles!
Give me a persuasion check, DC 20.
Doodles, you're being worse than me right now. And that's saying something!
So he gives you a little bit of a look when you say that. He says, "You're pushing your luck a little bit there, guy."
Ah, sorry. Can I brew some tea for you all while you talk? I'll just mind myself over here.
He says, I would say we kind of had you on the ropes here, especially with my wizard still slinging several spells left in his arsenal. But that's neither here nor there. He says, there's no point in fighting if there's nothing to be gained, especially if this has been a misunderstanding. Maybe you can make it up to me with some gold, and we can just call it even.
I think that's definitely doable. I think it's preferable to bloodshed.
Yeah, that seems...
He says, certainly caused a bit of an uproar.
So, how much to even this out, and for your guy over there to hand me my rod back?
He says,
before, what if we can help you out here?
Doodles! You already almost put this in the shithole. Let's finish it out.
He says, how would you help me out?
Yeah, okay.
We noticed there's some vampires crawling around this place. Even as we were trying to find our way out, we had to sneak our way past some. We could help you get rid of those.
Well,
these tunnels.
Doodles, you're being more bloodthirsty than I am usually.
So you would think for a moment and say, the vampires who killed my men, the ones that you say you weren't with, that are not House Abra, did any of them live, or did you kill them all?
They turned to mist and floated away.
One of them, yes. One of them
did
some weird vampire shit.
So he
We
looks
saw
to
where they went.
He looks to the wizard, and the wizard said, "Must be a patriarch. These weren't just spawn then. They had someone with them who was an actual vampire." He says, "Damn it. So they know they're here. Or at least they know they passed through here. Which house do you think they're working for, if not Abra or Stevison?" He says, "I don't know." "I thought the vampires were with Abra. This is concerning," the wizard says, kind of stroking his chin a little. Kyber sighs again, says, "Alright, I'll tell you what. 200 gold, and you can stay here for the time being, and I also might take you up on that help offer to smooth things over even more. Deal?"
200?
How about
Jeez.
200?
That's
200?
a lot. Friends, do you have that sort of money?
Hey, Doodles, let me finish this out. How about 200 and you hand me my rod back?
Looks to his
Also
guy.
point.
Well, I don't know why you're playing with this rod so much.
Give him his rod back. Doodles, give me a persuasion. I'll say DC 20, because he's still kind of mad at you. He says, fine, 100, but I'm not going any lower than that.
And we'll look around for you and make sure these areas are safe.
You bargain
We should
your
probably-
expertise. Or wait,
No,
We
no,
probably
you,
should give.
you have the thing where you can't roll below a 10, right? Is that what you
No,
do?
that was the last guy. This guy
No,
just has
I-
expertise.
You just have expertise, okay.
Yeah.
Nasira
we
will
Go ahead,
Draw.
Nasira.
Nasira will draw some platinums out of her belt pouch. She is hoping to avoid bringing out the bag in front of everyone.
The cigarette? Oh, that, I got it.
No,
oh.
LJ, will you stop talking? That's what Nasira says.
LJ then pulls out 100 gold and
Oh
hands
my
it to him.
lord. Fucking. So now, so you pulled out a bag of
so-
holding and showed them that we have a bag of holding. That's lovely.
And you wouldn't necessarily know what Nasira was doing because she was kind of standing behind you. So if she
Oh no, I
walked
was
up,
going to do it anyway.
if she walked
That's
up
exactly why Nasira did it, was so that to do it ahead of you.
yeah,
Oh, no.
So that you wouldn't.
I'm gonna say she said it first, so she would walk up and hand him the platinum before you got a chance to.
And
So would that be 10 platinum?
That would be
I
10
think.
platinum.
Yeah.
to be fair, I wasn't pulling out a bag. I was pulling out my own stash.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Alright,
she
and we get a
yeah,
nice
okay.
place to sleep, right?
he says, "Yeah, but you're not sleeping in my supply room. You can sleep in the Warrens with where the rest of my thieves usually sleep."
It's too bad your mage blew everything up in here. You guys had some nice stuff.
Yeah, well, you know, after I
Oh,
thought
we
you
should-
killed a bunch of my people, I wasn't just gonna let you hide down here.
Oh, we should probably give a warning. We don't believe it's in a hostile manner, but the Abra house, we do kind of have a relationship, and I think they know we're here and are going to be looking for us.
To be clear, we haven't actually met them, but someone who claims to work for them aided in our escape and now wishes for us to ally with them, but we have not yet had any negotiations or meetings.
No formal agreements yet.
Yeah.
That's interesting. I wonder what Abra's, what their stake in all this is. So Abra is working with you, but their vampires aren't the ones that killed my people. He says, "Are you certain of this?"
We had originally believed them to, and then once everything settled down, they tried to eat us.
The mage says, "That would explain why we found some dead spawn at the battle site. I had assumed maybe there was a disagreement, but if it's true that these Grey Wanderers aren't working with them, that is very
And
curious
Doodles.
as to..."
Grey Wanderers and Doodles.
And Doodles. He hasn't, he's only a contractor right now. He hasn't officially joined the Grey Wanderers Inc.
Doodle and the Grey Wanderers.
Yeah.
We're just like his side band.
Or what did I call you before?
Uh,
I forget. But
Doodles.
like Noodle or something.
yeah, I forget. I completely flubbed it. So he says, yeah, everyone, let's get out of the supply room. It is unfortunate. Oh, and you're going to give me back my stuff that you took, by the way. What did you take from him?
You blew it all up.
Did you see the remains of this room? She's going to point around
He
at
says,
the...
yeah, nice try. A
binge
bunch of
drink.
that was magical weaponry. Magical weaponry doesn't blow up in fireballs. I'm not an idiot. And plus, well, is anyone wearing the magic studded leather?
I don't think anyone's
wait,
wearing the magic
sorry.
studded leather, but
What? Let me see. What did you guys get from down here? Do
I-
have it?
Sarah is wearing the magical.
yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure
The
Nasira's
robe,
wearing
yeah.
the clothing.
The
yeah.
robe, yeah. She's like basically wearing the robe that was in one of the boxes. It blew up.
Wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
Wasn't me.
It blew up. It was blown up in the fire. What's that you're wearing? This is mine. What else? So yeah, and you basically gave him some of the weed that was in the bag. Although you did bluff him on that. Let's see. What else did you get? Oh, did I not put it down? I might not.
I
have
think we
recorded
got
it.
some potions.
Yeah, I just put opens crate, get treasure. Thanks past me. Forgot
Yeah.
to record the actual thing.
We got,
Yeah, I think you got some paintings, right? There were paintings. There
No.
was...
no,
We didn't take
get
the
the paintings
paintings.
because they couldn't fit in the bag.
Yeah, the paintings blew up, unfortunately.
What was last session? 94.
Oh,
We
So
took
dinner-
some swords, I think.
We could get one magical great sword,
Too
that's
long-
50 study weather, and 175 GP apparently.
Oh, do you have it in the thing there?
In the bag holding, yes. That's what
Alright.
I have written down.
So he
I
would
just wanted to
ask.
clarify.
Yeah.
I thought we took the paintings out of the frames so they could go in the bag.
I
I
don't
don't
remember
think we
anyone
ever-
saying that.
We discussed doing that.
We
but
discussed it, but
didn't.
never
Yeah, we
agreed on
didn't.
it.
Okay, I just wasn't
yeah,
sure. I think I
considered
just
that.
remember the discussion.
Like, I think
so
it was
like,
suggested, yeah.
All right. So are you gonna give him back all the stuff?
I go into the darkness, pull out the great sword, then come back out.
All right. So you retrieve the great sword.
Yeah, I retrieve it while inside the darkness so he doesn't see that we have a bag.
Okay. So, you successfully bluffed that was your stuff, so you could have argued that the, your actual weed that you got from him, like, burned in the fire, Doodles.
That
You made
could have
that
happened.
check.
Sure.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. I wasn't gonna say.
but he
anything.
does see Nasira wearing the robes of fortification, so that's a little bit harder to bluff. Are you gonna give it back to them?
Weren't there like a whole bunch of robes?
There were, but those were the only magical ones.
Right.
The other ones, I think the group took them, so they didn't necessarily burn up. Are you going to give those back?
Oh, that sounds
We
like a
never
good
took
idea.
them.
We never took them, so they probably burned.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like
okay.
a bad idea.
We only took the magic robes, the great sword that I just handed over.
There were two
and the
like
weed.
short swords or long swords, I forget which.
It's one of them.
Yeah, so if you didn't take the
Something
weapons,
magical.
they're still there.
One magical weapon that I took that I handed back when I went inside the darkness, pulled out of the bag. The weed and the robes that Nasira has on.
Alright. So yeah, the last thing would be the robes. Are you going to give those back? Or are you going to try to argue to keep them?
It's a shame to just leave these in a box.
He
not
says,
make
well,
use of them.
I was going to sell them. These are merchandise.
Okay, how about
Right.
this? How much for you to sell them to us?
Wait, sorry, what did you say, Doodles? Did you say trade?
Oh, I was saying, hey, so there's a price for them, eh?
He nods. He says, yeah, well, most of my merchandise we sell on the black market.
And if you had
All right.
selling price on these robes, what would they be?
He thinks for a moment. Looks to the wizard. Wizard is gonna pull out something and take a look at something.
Pulls out an abacus.
Pulls out a fireball. Boom. You
Yeah.
don't have clothing anymore.
So this set of robes is somewhat rare. Let me look up a price.
Oh no, I don't like that.
I bet it's gonna be more than Doodles made in his lifetime.
Yeah, no, I mean, buying magic items with gold is,
Yeah.
it's big price tags.
But I really think we need
Well-
these robes to help.
If they're the same price as
back the,
braces of defense,
vampires.
6 grand.
Wait,
I think
what did you say,
I can't.
Doodles?
Everyone's talking over everyone now.
I think we really need these robes to help us chase down the vampire spawn and make sure this area is safe for your people.
What did you say on there?
Oh, honestly, I don't even remember.
Oh, okay.
Give me a persuasion DC 20. I'm gonna say 30 on that one for free magical. item.
Oh, I remember. I was saying
Oh,
if they're the same price as braces of defense, it's like 6 grand.
Can I help him by giving him advantage since I was also trying to do a sale on it also?
Giving him no, it wouldn't be advantage. It would be
I mean,
he would be a
I'm not
disadvantage.
asking for free. It'd just be.
Oh, I thought you were asking for free.
No,
I was
just
about
just
to
a
look up
discount
the
on
price.
Yeah, just a
Probably for a
discount. on it.
discount. Yeah.
This is yeah, maybe I can hook you guys up. Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. Sorry, give me a moment. I have to look up how much this would actually cost.
Oh, just so a random number.
Also, I'd love to cook dinner for your folks tonight. Assuming you have a little bit of supplies.
I think if you're pricing them the same as braces as defense, I think those are 6,000, I want to say.
Yeah, but
It's a random amount for
Yeah, I
non-magical
wasn't sure.
items.
Yeah, it's
So the wizard says, well, we were gonna sell it to someone for 10,000 gold. He thinks.
Yeah, that's more like what I was expecting to hear.
Yeah, honestly.
He says, well, how about maybe as at least a first step towards a possible alliance, I'll give it to you to your group for 8,000.
I'm gonna take off the robes and like roll my eyes and like kind of toss the bundle to
You said
them.
how much?
LJ, just stop, please.
No, I'm just wondering. No, I'm trying to write it down for my notes.
Gotcha. Okay. Like, yeah, if LJ starts like acting like he's gonna try and pay or something, then okay.
So LJ's not. Samuel is just
Nasira would be like, no, shh.
LJ's not.
So
either.
he takes the robes and he says, well, it seems like you could put them to good use. Maybe I'll give them to you for more of a discount once I know for sure that I can trust you all. I mean, you'll have to forgive me. You were just in here and a bunch of my people ended up dead. Now, I'm not saying you did it, but I still don't know exactly what's going on. I'm sure you
we understandable.
Under the same circumstances, I'd probably be acting exactly the same.
Indeed. So why don't you come on the lift and we'll let you finish your rest, and then we can talk more business.
Okay.
Yes, it's been a very racketing day.
When LJ goes over to Whiff, he asks that one guy who has his rod to get it back. Ask if we can have that.
Alright, so the guy hands it over.
Thank you.
Here. It's pretty
pretty
nifty little
boomerang.
item. Hey, you pick those up.
What's the name of the person in charge?
Kyber? K-A-I-B-E-R.
Every time I hear his name, I think of Kyber crystals.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I've been thinking every time, too.
Nerds.
Oh no, it's a Kyber crystal. Well, I'm gonna die.
Nerds. Alright, so you
D&D.
What's a
I
D&D,
didn't say I
man?
wasn't a nerd. I'm just calling you nerds. Alright, so you go back to the upstairs area where Vethmil seems to be a little uneasy, but is not fighting anymore. He says, I heard a truce was called. I believe it is in our best interest to negotiate. So I put down my weapon for now. He kind of gives the fighter a dirty look, and they're both kind of not completely happy with one another. So go ahead and pull your tokens in over here, and let me shift it back to the platform being up.
Could I also just quickly ask Vethmil if there's a way he can communicate to his, family that...
maybe we wait till we're not standing in front of these people.
So as you say that, Kyber will say, so this is your contact with the Abra?
Yes, he aided in our escape from the Stevison's troops.
I mean, based on previous Veth battles, I imagine he was biting the shit out of people up here. I don't think it's possible to hide he's a vampire.
That's true. He was, he didn't know he was your contact, but they are pretty sure he's a vampire. And Vethmil will say, he says, yes, I do serve House Abra. That is true. And he says, and your house is not at war with the thieves? And he says, it is not our intention to be. But I believe there may have been a misunderstanding when our people came here. I thought perhaps the thieves were working with Stevison, which were the ones who betray my charges here, the ones I'm supposed to protect. He says, Stevison? Hell no, we don't work for them. Maybe sometimes sell to them, but they're no friends of ours. He says, well then, perhaps we can find an understanding. And you guys can go ahead and pull yourselves in here.
I'm going
What
to...
about the captain? Do you get along with him?
What are you saying, Mary?
Yeah. Well,
oh, sorry.
Well, if Andre says that, I'll wait for the response and then I'll...
he says... Captain...
Voley, or whatever his name is. Yeah, Voley.
Says, yeah, Voley seems like an okay guy. Spends a lot of time in the brothels when he's in town. Makes us a good amount of money. Definitely easier to deal with than his sister, who just hides in her mansion and fucks with our stuff.
Just trying to get a feel of it.
I don't feel the need to keep Lady Stevison's secrets, considering how this day has gone. So,
Oh God, no.
let us. I'll look to Kyber and say, the beginnings of our trouble with Lady Stevison was when we did not accept her offer to pay us to kill her brother.
Give me. Actually, I don't think there'd be a check for that. So he seems very surprised. He says, "Really? Paying to kill her brother? That is quite the secret."
Her urgency to capture or eradicate us is to keep this knowledge from going further, I suspect. So I'm happy to now share it with you.
He says, "Well, I don't think. I think she would have liked to have captured you, but I don't think she's too worried. I mean, I believe you, but even if you told the other families that, they probably would believe her over you for political purposes. You guys are new here, so you don't have any allies, and that makes you less dangerous." He says, "Although, now that you gave me that bit of information for free, that could be a valuable secret to sell. So I appreciate that. Most people would have made me pay good money for that type of info."
Well,
we feel like it's going to piss her off, so I think that's payment.
Exactly.
Give me a persuasion check, DC 10.
Who?
Any of the people who are talking there.
Well, I guess that's just me and the zero.
Yeah.
So he smiles at that. He says, "Yeah, and her being pissed off also makes me happy. Yeah, I can tell we're going to get along already." And he's going to lead the group kind of up this way. Or should we use the party token at this point?
I was actually going to suggest that we do this.
All right, we can use the party token since you're not worried about traps or anything.
You mentioned that you make money. When you were speaking of the captain and his frequency of brothels, you mentioned that makes money for you. Does that mean then that you run the brothels in this town?
Well, where's Oh,
sorry. I think Doodle just decided to go walk about.
Yeah, where'd Doodles go?
Oh, I just deleted my token.
Oh, okay. Because
I thought we were using the party token.
I froze up and I just saw you walk off screen. Then I scrolled up and you were gone. You're like a ninja.
Yeah, same.
Doodle's like, "I'm out of here."
He's stealthed out of the game.
Stealthy. All right, so he kind of leads you down into here.
Nice.
There are now some rogues in here who he will kind of explain to them what's going on. He says, "These guys are not the ones who killed our people. There's been a bit of a misunderstanding." He says, "So we're gonna invite them in for now. They've given me some valuable information. No stealing from them, no hassling them. They get to move about as they choose, except the the storage areas." And everyone just kind of nods. And he would lead you to these rooms over here. He says, "You can have."
Sierra had asked a question.
Oh, what did you ask?
When we were talking about, when we asked him how he felt about Captain Voley, he had, part of his response, he'd said that Voley frequents the brothels a lot and that makes them money. So I had just inquired, like, "Oh, does this guild run all the brothels in town? Is that part of your business?"
He says, "Well, there's only one main brothel, and the Pit Gang runs it." He says, "There are some other services, but not for the main city. It's more just the main or the ruling houses that are serviced by them. We run the brothel that the city uses. You can all use these three rooms," and he gives you keys to them. He says, "These are the only I have a copy of these keys, but no one else should, so you can keep your stuff in here. No one should steal from you. If they do, they'll answer to me." He says, "Don't make me regret this, though." He says,
And
I know.
I will look at LJ and wink.
I think we all do.
If we have some items of some value that we do not need, I suppose you would be able to maybe aid in our selling of them. Is that correct?
Says, yes, we run the black market. I mean, I can't guarantee you I'll find you a seller, as magical item trade can be finicky, but we can certainly try to offload them for a fee. Same thing with art object or anything that's liquidatable.
We will consider this.
All right, so he says, I'm sure you probably wish to finish your rest. He says, we did have some trouble with what we think may have been House Avra contacts. Some vampires came in here and we killed them. Or at least we drove some of them back, killed some of them.
Those might have been the ones I mentioned you about.
Says, well,
that might have been the ones coming for,
yeah.
For Vethmil.
Because, says you might want to tell your master about that. My apologies if there was a misunderstanding. Hopefully we can move past it. Vethmil seems a little annoyed, but he says, I will see what I can do. Alright, so I assume you are all going to rest.
Yes, please.
Please.
Alright. So you were given the keys. There's 3 rooms. Where is everyone sleeping? Because this might be important. Go ahead and place yourselves like what room you're going to be in.
Which 3 rooms?
Or you can be in all 3.
I'll be in the middle, so I can hear the other 2 rooms if something happens.
I'll be in the top most rooms, so this one up here.
Alright, go ahead, drag yourself on.
Okay.
Where are you going, Nasira?
I see nothing.
I'll take the 3rd room and close the door
inside.
behind me as if no one else can come in.
Cool.
Which 3rd room are you talking
This
about?
one?
Well, you guys, 2 people spoke up and said they were taking 2 different rooms, so then I was just going to take the 3rd
So
one.
the one
no one had
that the
said
party
yet.
token is in right now.
I guess, yeah. I'm not sure which.
Alright, so this one down here, basically. The last one they went in? Okay.
And I'll sleep. Can I sleep in this bed in the corner?
No, that's the Warrens. I mean, I guess you could sleep with all the other thieves, but he gave you like private rooms in the back.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, Doodles. Like, I just feel like that's what the
it's
studio would
okay.
do, but you should totally follow
you should.
someone into one of the rooms.
Oh, that's okay. Doodles will just sleep with all the other ones.
I'm just alone. All 3 of us are technically just alone in a room with background
I
people.
figured you guys would like room together, and Nasira was just being haughty.
Well, no, none of the thieves are in these 3 rooms with you. They're all outside. These rooms are just you guys. All right, so Doodles, you want to sleep out in like the barracks area, kind of where everyone else is?
Yeah.
He's just gonna wake up and he skivvies.
It's okay. It's okay.
I know not, but it's just funny.
All right. So.
That's how I was gonna go to bed.
Let me
for 1
check
hour.
something. All right. So you go to sleep, and you would get a long rest as the rest of the evening passes.
I am changing some spells.
So it is now the 62nd of spring at 8 a.m.
And would
I
that
keep-
make the? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, with question. I keep confusing this game and my other game, where the rules are different. So long rest is especially a full-on long rest.
Is what?
A long rest is just click on the button.
Yeah, as long as your sheet is set up correct, because you do have to set it to,
Reset
reset
things
certain
on the right
powers.
time.
Yeah, like it doesn't know
So
what to set automatically. I think the only thing the button does automatically is max your HP and give you your spell slots back.
And
Yeah.
half.
Half of your
Oh, and
Um,
does it give you half your dice back?
It gave
Yeah,
me
I
half
know,
mine.
it does.
yeah.
Oh, interesting. I didn't even know it did
Well-
that. Okay.
Mine was already full, so
Well, mine wasn't full, and it's now full, so I'm assuming that they did it automatically. but I hadn't used more than half, so I'm not sure if it would have done it correctly if I had. I had a hit point maximum drain. I think it was from the vampire fight. Does that go away?
That would go away, and 1 level of exhaustion would go away.
Yeah.
If you have any.
I did have 1, but
I think everyone's fine but LJ now.
yeah, LJ.
I now have
2, yeah.
2. So disadvantage on ability checks and half speed.
Slow.
What?
That confused me so much.
I
Oh yeah,
don't
and you're
know.
at half speed. Yeah.
Yeah, half
Yeah.
speed and disadvantage
My
on
bad.
ability checks right now.
All right. So you said you're changing your spells on Veer.
Yeah, I wanted to prepare sending so I can actually message people.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy.
All right. So yeah, it's 8 a.m. You all. Oh, and you would have to spend a food unless someone can feed the group for the evening. Like eat rations.
Yeah, I think we're eating rations.
Alright, so everyone eat a day of rations. And yeah, what are you doing in the morning?
I guess I would ask Anvir, because we had talked about messaging our people. Yeah.
I think we had heard a message that Volley had gotten everyone out of the inn.
Yeah, we heard that Foley came to the inn and left with our people, and we're hoping that that's a good thing. And yeah.
I'd meet up with the group
Was
and
it
just kind of
Vethmil's people that told Vethmil that? I think.
Yes, I believe so. I believe they were also trying to find them to help them. Well, they said to help them, but who knows?
You're right. Or to have better control over us.
Yeah, exactly. So I'd meet up with the group and just kind of confirm what kind of things I need to confirm with my message. I'm assuming mainly where they are. Or where to meet.
I'll unlock the doors since you guys have the keys.
I cannot see. I don't.
Well, yeah, there's no light in the room, so you'd have to light a torch or.
Yeah, I'll find my way into Anvir's room and see if he can give me some light. Try to stumble my way into that room, probably bumping my head on doors
Where
a bunch
am
of
I?
time.
What's going on?
I just wake up in the morning to.
Actually, do I have dark vision? I don't know if I do.
I don't
No,
think
you're
so.
a human, ain't you?
Variant human.
Yeah,
No,
so
no. Yeah, not until
you
I
know
gain
what?
help.
I'll say they have continual light stones since they live down here, so I'll put those in the room.
Oh look, I can finally see where the door is.
There you go. Alright, so yeah, what are you doing in the morning?
Exploratory 73.
think Anvir-
Exploratory surgery? I feel like I misheard that very badly.
Nope.
Damn. Sorry, you were saying Azir.
Yeah, Anvir, do you want to try to contact Ellen or Mirren or James?
I think I want to try and contact Volley first, because they all might be with him. That's my only reasoning for Volley.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I was hoping they were all together. I just thought, just in case there was anything fishy about Volley, then we could get a take of our people. But yeah, go ahead. Hopefully it's all on the up and up and he's helping them.
So I'd send a message to Volley. I'm just trying to figure out how to word this best. I don't know. I just pretty much want to
Yeah, go
try to think how to
type it
word
out in
this. I'm
chat.
terrible with wording. Yeah, I might just start doing that, and you guys can figure out what you're doing.
So the other thieves are kind of keeping their distance, but they're keeping an eye on you. Several people are moving through the area as they kind of get their stuff and they're moving out for the day. One of them would say, they usually do breakfast kind of over to the east of here if you all are hungry.
I won't say no to food. Also, throughout this entire time, I know he said if they steal from us, they'll have to tell to him, but I'm still, even through my shit perception, I am keeping an eye out.
Hey, friends.
So far, all your stuff is still there. Go ahead.
There was that lever. Well, is there anybody else in this room first?
There are a couple of people, but most of them are on their way out.
Well, I would tell them to get out and shut the door behind them.
Get out. Get out of your bedroom.
I know you're a bartender, but come on, what?
Well, so when they walk out the door, I'll use my mage hand to shut the door. And I'll whisper, you remember that lever?
Doodles, I can't hear you. You're way over there.
There was that lever that we all tried to pull.
You have to speak louder. You're on that bed so far away from us.
Oh, you can hear me.
It's like 20 feet, dude. Voice carries 20 feet.
Technically, it's 35 feet.
I would begin singing a beautiful song about a big lever that nobody could pull.
Oh, that. Yeah, we can go try pull it again.
Nasir, what were you gonna say though?
I don't think I was saying anything. I'm not sure.
Oh, my bad.
If I was, I've forgotten.
So I have a rough. I'd confirm with everyone before I send this message, but my rough draft is: Volley, we're hiding from your sister. She wants you dead. Do you have our friends, and where can we meet?
Nice.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I like it.
There we go. That's my sending. I'll quickly just cast it.
So yeah, it says we can. LG says we can go try to send it again. Or, fuck. Now you got me sending. We can go try to pull it again.
I mean, I think it would only be you because, well, no, most everybody here is strong besides me. I guess. But the other option
over there can help us out over there. Oh, help me out.
I do like my bacon in the morning.
Yeah. So food plus. While he's doing the magic thing.
And then I think throughout the day, maybe we go chase down where that vampire spawn went, because we saw where that thing went. But up to you all.
Andre, you doing over there?
Sorry, what was that? I was distracted by things.
You good over there? You need some more magic time?
No, I'm good. I sent the message.
So, responded yet?
No, give me a moment.
I think he's thinking out his response to...
I thought... well...
I think there's some lag.
Well, we're waiting on the response. Should we go get food?
I mean, in-game, the response would be pretty quick, so...
Yeah, I'm just being a cheeky dude.
Yeah, somewhat. Well, while we're waiting, should we go and get some food?
I think
I'm just gonna chill here for a minute, but I gotta put my boots on.
Oh wait, so there is food? So we didn't need to eat rations, or we do still?
You did last night.
We did yesterday.
Last night, but...
Okay.
They said there was, like, breakfast somewhere.
Breakfast.
Yeah.
Continental breakfast.
So, there are actually a lot more people down here today in the morning. As you are walking around this place, it's like a whole little community of the Pit Gang. Apparently, yesterday evening, they were not around here, or at least a lot of them weren't. And they have like an area with a bunch of fruit and vegetables. They're not necessarily giving it away for free, so you would be basically just paying your expenses.
Okay.
So it would be like a gold piece a day.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd take out a gold piece to get some food, sit down, eat.
Well,
Oh,
you
also, can I take 100 gold out of the party treasury to replace what I gave to
Our
the...
party treasury is going on the ship.
Oh, we left the gold on the ship? I thought you had the coin pouch in the bag of holding.
According to the Google Sheets information, the coin purse is currently on the ship.
Okay, I don't know why it says that, because you've got 275 pounds in the bag of holding, and we thought that that was our gold.
I think that, if I remember correctly, that's
how were we paying our inn expenses if we left it on the ship?
Shit, yeah, point.
I think it's in the bag. I think we left almost everything else on the ship so that we had room in the bag for stuff. But yeah.
Well, can we to change that? So yeah, I'll take 100 gold.
Thank you.
Yeah, where's gold?
Continental breakfast.
So problem, I don't see any gold pieces in there besides the gold, which we have 5 of.
Yeah, I think it's mainly silver and platinum.
I paid 10 platinum, so I'll just take 10 platinum back. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so you give her 10 platinum. Alright. Sorry, I was doing your Voley message.
Oh, good. I can't exactly just have you magically know the response to a message you didn't know about beforehand.
What do you mean? Yes, I can. He's a DM. Totally.
Actually, yeah, you're right. You should be ready for everything. God damn it.
Did we leave the scrolls on the ship? No, it says bag of holding. Okay.
I was going to say, I can't imagine it.
Doodles, there's a few barred scrolls in there if you wanted to take a look.
Ooh. Now that you mention it, I will take a look.
It's the brown box on the party treasury.
Yeah, next to the bluish purple one, next to the white one, and under the green one. And technically also next to the coin pouch. Yeah, there's foresight, enhance ability, locate animal or plants, shatter, comprehend ranges, and
right, so this is the response you get back. Or wait, sorry, one moment. This is what you get back.
Oh. Oh. I'm assuming this was before we went to go eat.
Yeah, this would be instant. So right after you cast your spell, this is how he'd respond.
Come Alone is an interesting addition.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he means... I don't know.
It could either mean you come along or us only come along.
Yeah, that's my only question. Does he mean our group come alone with no other group, or does he mean like me specifically come by myself?
I took it as group, but even then, it's a strange thing for an ally of ours to say.
Well, should you come along by yourself, quote unquote, and then we stick in shadows?
Might be the best case scenario.
Because if he meant the group comes around, we're all there, but if it meant you come along, you're by yourself.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Yeah. Is it Eldwin who can cast invisibility? Who did the invisibility?
I can do greater invisibility. I think Doodle and Eldwin can both do invisibility.
So yeah, we could potentially have at least some of us concealed, just in case there's surprises.
Alright, well, what do you want to do?
I assume they mean. But yeah, let's go. I'm gonna go find some Canadian bacon, which I don't know if you know this, but it's just ham.
Yeah, I think
But
we
I love
should
me some
go-
Canadian bacon sandwiches.
Yeah, I think we're going to eat and then go pull the lever, or try to again.
No, I let's go
I don't
meet
think they're gonna let us
Voley.
do that. Yeah, I think we just want
like a
to.
great idea.
And we all already failed on the lever, so I don't know if we can do it
Well, to
again.
be fair, Doodles was the one who brought it up.
Can we try again on something we've already rolled and failed on, Lou?
Not generally, no.
That's what
You
I
would
thought.
have to either level up or have someone else make an attempt.
Yeah.
I think every single one of us tried.
Yes.
Doodles.
It's true.
Including the old...
Doodles might not have tried.
Doodles
No, he's Puppet
didn't,
did. That's
but
right.
his... Yeah.
But yeah, so let's go meet the Levy. Who's this Levy person?
Volley. Yeah.
Voldy.
I think
Let- yeah.
Doodles didn't Doodles meet Bully like for
I
a
don't-
bit in the bar.
I don't know if he
I
met him,
probably
but I
do.
think we've discussed that he knows
I
off.
assume I would be familiar with Voldy.
Well, yeah, Doodles joined us when we were still at the inn, and Volley was with
Yeah.
us. So.
Yeah, because Volley came to tell
And
us
Volley
about
took
the
us
meeting,
to-
so he would have
Volley took us into the escorted us to the affluent section of town to go meet with his sister.
Yeah, you definitely would have met him.
It was the
So this is the same person that led us to be entrapped by and hunted by the nobles.
Well,
To be
we
fair-
asked him to get us a meeting with his sister, and he did. But then his sister asked us to kill him, and
then you tried to walk
and-
away. Then
and we
she-
well, we didn't even try to walk away. We didn't
No,
even answer
Doodles
her. We
did.
just took
Doodles
too
did.
long, and she attacked.
Doodles walked away.
Oh,
Doodles
that's right.
walked
Doodles
away.
did. That's right.
I kind
Yeah,
of,
you straight up walked out.
yeah, which is kind of like was the inciting incident when you were walking out. But yeah, so you actually would be somewhat familiar with Voley. He probably has come to the bar several times. He's fairly well known within the city and actually kind of liked by a lot of people. Definitely
well, I like the dude.
more so than his sister.
So I'm tempted to ask you, Anvir, to contact one of the others as well, just to make sure
Volley isn't lying.
you're right, that there isn't a surprise for us. But then I also know that you only have so much magic energy each day. So what do you think?
I could do it again. I would be fairly tapped on my mid-range,
Mhm.
but all my high and lows would still be pretty alright.
You want to translate that?
In out of character terms, I will have 1/3 level spell slot left if I do it again, but I
Right.
have everything else.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm
Opposite.
down, but if you feel like it's a bit of a waste, then that's fine too.
You learned something else about Voley from Doodles.
Did we?
Oh, just an extra trait. He seems to be somewhat friendly.
Yes.
What the fuck is he fun with?
I'm, for the sake of it, going to send a message to Ellen, just being like, look, there's a lot of weird things going on. I am just confirming, are you safe and with Voley?
Alright, go ahead and give me a message.
Did you want me to type it out, or was me saying that enough?
I guess. Okay, so what are you saying exactly? You're not going to type it out?
I'm just simply saying there's a lot of weird stuff going on. I'm just confirming, are you safe and with Voley?
Alright. You would reply.
Or should just be like, I'm captured by the system.
And then she would run out of words. Apparently she doesn't know how the spell works.
Oh, he's got soldiers with him. That's interesting.
This is like middling information. I'm not sure how to take it.
I assume you told the group, though, right?
Yeah, I would have said. I'm half tempted to send her another message so she can continue the rest of her sentence.
But you'll be out of.
I'd be out of thirds, yes.
So you would have to rely on everyone else a bunch more.
I think we should
I don't
make
think that's
ourselves
worth it.
comfortable here. But I'm not as tied up in everything that's happening above ground as you all are.
I feel like not showing up now if he is trying to betray us would be even worse.
Yeah, like us not letting him know that we have any suspicions might benefit us and give us more options later.
If he has your people and you don't show up, they could be in danger.
Yeah, exactly.
Perhaps he is unsure of your loyalties, especially if his sister had asked you all to kill him.
So we go now?
Why
Yeah.
would we have informed him that she had asked us that if we intended to?
To get close to him. Look, I can see the logic. If
Okay.
if your own sister is trying to kill you, who do you really trust?
Right.
So, Eldrin, did you prepare that spells make us invisible?
It sounds like we've got 3 people. I don't remember if Eldrin could do it or not, but it sounds like we have at least 2, maybe 3.
I thought
I know
Eldrin
Doodle
was the one
definitely
who.
can.
I thought Eldrin was the one who originally cast it.
Although
I
Or
think
did
he-
or did he
Eldwin would say invisibility.
I don't remember if
he
he
says,
cast the.
I do have invisibility prepared.
Okay.
So I could,
Was
in
it
theory,
him?
make someone invisible.
Who?
Can we flag down one of the thieves and ask them is there a way to leave the tunnels in the northeast section of the city near the lake?
He says, "Oh no, the lake. There's no way to get that far without going through the main city. You would have to go through the town and then through the eastern parts of the city, and then head north through the caves up there." He says, "It could be dangerous, from what I heard. You all are quite wanted right now."
Is there a place close to the lake that's not the lake?
Says, "Well, there's a lot of places close to the lake that's not the lake."
The closest.
I think he's
thing.
referring to exits.
Yeah. Thank you.
So the tunnels lead back up, kind of underneath the noble area. Most of those exits are guarded, but nothing leads as far as the lake. That's kind of a whole other section of the
Would
city.
you be able to provide us with information on what exits there are?
He says, "Yeah, I mean, I can get you up to the... If you want to go up to the main city, I mean, there's a circular stairwell that goes around the pit. You can follow that up and get to the actual city. I can show you where it is."
Are there more clandestine exits?
And he says, "You would have to go into the tunnels underneath the noble houses. Those are dangerous, though. That's how you can get shot. They don't like
The lake
people
is in
there.
the lake is in the lower income part of the city, right? Or is it in the more noble area?
It's in the... it's sort of the middle class area of the city.
So between the two.
So you guys
Yeah,
are...
I felt like I'd seen it.
You guys are kind of in the trade area of the city, but this is the lower income area, over
Where we were staying?
where you first came in, which is over here. Finnegan's Flint. But there's a couple of a little bit richer people and like a higher class inn that's up here. That's where the lake is, and that's
Where?
you don't have it mapped out
Oh,
yet. You haven't
right.
been there yet. But
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha. Okay.
they're basically, you can go through there are tunnels over here that will bring you up
Where?
there.
So
Sorry,
it looks
I'm
like
lagging.
that may be the best place.
Yeah, over here. This cave will lead to tunnels that go up to that part of the city. That's
And how long does the invisibility last?
1 hour.
What?
Improved invisibility is only a minute, but normal invis is an hour.
That was like our best option.
I think we should try to head that way, and I think perhaps being invisible might be better than trying to move through the city without being seen. We are an unusual group, and many are looking for us at this time, it seems.
The guy says, if you talk to Kyber, he might be able to get you up there kind of more secretive. I know some of the higher-ups in the guild have tunnels they know of that they use to move underneath the city. I know we smuggle things.
Where can we find him?
He says, Kyber...
I think he wanted to talk to us a little bit in the morning anyway.
Let me change maps back to...
Every time I hear Kyber, I just picture a lightsaber.
I think all of us are.
I picture a lightsaber instead of the actual character art.
Oh, maybe I'll make his character art a lightsaber. Where's Kyber right now? He says he might be at breakfast. Let me look around and see if I can find him.
I thought we went to breakfast. Okay.
Yeah.
So breakfast wasn't really like bacon and eggs. It's basically just a bunch of tables with fruit on them. And like, yeah, there's a guy who charges you when you pick out some fruit.
That's still better than probably what we've been eating for the past few days.
Yeah.
Well, we've been eating at the inn the last few days, but until last night.
Better than the rations we usually eat.
And we were eating with Lady Stevison for lunch yesterday.
Yeah, so better than the rations we eat.
So
with that.
I'll say you find Kyber. The guy's walking around and he shows you kind of where he is.
We have learned that our people are located near the lake, and we wish to know how to reach this space without being too obvious in the city.
Were you saying something, Doodles?
He's on mute. There he goes.
No. I was just gonna make a joke, but it's not important.
Alright.
Yep.
So Kyber, should have to get a better picture for him. That's kind of just the base Thief Lord picture. He would say, if you need to get to that area, it's a little bit harder to do underground, but I can move you at least to the Flanagan's Flint without too much question. He says, I think from there it shouldn't be too hard, but I'll get one of our smugglers to move you through some of the caves. He says, by the way, that little tidbit about the Stevison sister trying to do what's it called? What's it called when you kill your brother? Fratricide? No. That's parents, I think.
There's a word.
Patricide is parents, yeah.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that little tidbit you gave me earned us some money and some favor. So he throws you a pouch, Nasira. He says, I repay my debts. And there's 800 gold pieces inside.
Fratricide is actually it.
I was just about to say fratricide.
Fratricide? Okay.
Yeah, suicide is...
like fraternal.
Sister.
That makes sense, yeah.
Fratricide is specifically brother.
Yeah.
You think it made you enough money to give Nasira those robes of defense?
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that 810,000 gold pieces? I must have miscounted.
Perhaps I could rent the robes for a time.
He laughs. He says, well, if you keep doing stuff for us, I can keep giving you money, and then you can trade it back to me for some robes.
What do you know about
How about I bring it down to 4,000? That's quite a loss for me, but I think you guys having it could be valuable if you get stuff done.
I look at Nasira. Oh, LJ does.
That's still steep for our pockets. Tell me, do you know if Voli, if he would have a large force of soldiers loyal to him in this town?
He might. He is House Stevison. I'm sure. I mean, their parents aren't here, but their parents are pretty important within the human empire. So I'm guessing some of the soldiers might be more loyal to Voli, and some, probably the majority, to his sister, since she's the one actually in charge.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
All right.
You got some more tidbits for me?
We don't know. We are trying to figure these things out ourselves.
Well, yeah, that's all I could say about that.
All right then. Can we have that smuggler of yours?
He nods. He says he'll take you through some of the back caves, but you will have to do some of the walking through town. There is a price on you, so I'd be careful who you let see you. You guys kind of stick out.
I was gonna say, do you maybe have some like just big plain robes we could carry, like put over ourselves?
I think mainly for me, since I'm the one wearing the armor or the big armor.
You say that. I feel like I'm kind of a walking spectacle with my insect chest piece and half purple hair.
I'm sorry, you do. I didn't realize what your chest piece was.
All of us are
LJ,
rather peculiar.
How about we shave that beard of yours, bud? As I pull out a razor.
I will kill you before I let you do this.
Conspicuous. Not even for the group.
Lots of murder with this one, isn't there? Kyber says.
Yeah, I apologize for his behavior before, but I'm keeping an eye on him.
Well, I appreciate that.
For you.
Oh my god, if I get the chance, I'm gonna kill you.
You've tried before, bud.
There he goes again. Says, there'll be no killing of anyone here, friend. At least not without my permission. And I actually kind of like Doodles, so yeah, you're not allowed to kill him.
Don't worry.
He's a smart ass, but a nice guy.
He says,
wouldn't
you,
think
on
of
the
doing
other
it here.
hand, I'm still figuring out whether I like you or not. He gives you a wink.
Who was that to?
To Leo Jr.
LJ.
Okay. Because I had just said something and I wasn't sure if it was directed at me or not.
Oh, no.
Give yourself time. You'll understand that.
Oh, I'm very good.
Or go ahead, what were you saying, Doodles?
Andre, I think he's got an eye for you.
Kyber
did that
says
wink at
no.
LJ.
Elves aren't really my type.
Can't blame you. It happens.
Isn't LJ like partly elf?
Part
I
out.
didn't
Yes.
say he was more winking at him like, you better be careful, you might get murdered wink, not like a I'm flirting with you wink.
Yeah, LJ is part elf. He has half elf ears, tag ring.
I like to believe LJ thinks he's flirting with him.
Yeah.
Oh
LJ,
no,
LJ has a weird way of flirting, apparently.
He
It's
flirts with Deb.
Yeah.
Yes, I flirt with depth over.
All right, let's go, guys.
Yep. Okay.
And so the smuggler who he set you up with is going to lead you into some caves, kind of avoiding the main city. I love this map search feature. It's so good. I don't have
Oh,
to-
there was one. Nice.
You can actually look for like your names and stuff. I can imagine that'd be amazing.
Well, they just implemented the UI. It's a lot of shit, but the search feature is like, why wasn't this a thing when they first made the maps? This
Was
is
it like, did you just have to like look for them visually?
yes, you
before?
just had a huge pile of maps and you had to scroll through them.
No.
So anyway, from underground, you are moved through some caves, which come up actually underneath the bridge over here, interestingly enough. And you would see a very small space that you have to kind of walk over, which is over a huge chasm that you cannot see the bottom of. The rogue says, I hope you're not afraid of heights.
I am getting ready to activate my Steps of Night in an instant.
He says, you don't want to fall down there, even if you slow fall. Trust me. There's bad things in those caves.
How long is the distance across?
I think. Hang on. I think I do have the scale turned on. It's about 450 feet.
Oh God! So I can't even see the end of it.
Yeah, I mean, there's some torches down here, so you can kind of see across it, because or not torches, continual light stones. You would see light coming in from over here, from the sides, from like where the sunstones are shining down from the top part. But it is going to be a DC 3 acrobatics check to get across. Most of the rogues can do this without rolling.
If I fucking fail this.
He says, do we need to set up ropes,
God.
or... LJ almost goes careening in. I'm going, guys!
Oh God! Oh, that was close! That was close!
Alright, no ropes.
I do not have disadvantage. I forgot to turn
probably
that off.
good you don't. Alright, so yeah, it's definitely a little harrowing, and at several points you're very worried, but you all get across, and
LJ somehow gets across.
yeah, LJ most of all had the most issue. Moving through the underground, you would come up in the basement of the Finnegan's Flint. There is a guy there. He says, "We smuggling people in." Or
one of the pit gang guys.
Yeah. It's looks like. Well, actually, you're not sure if this is a pit gang guy.
Because I was thinking that like if we knew we were close to reaching that point, we might have considered casting invisibility before ascending.
I think this is like at the exit of the tunnel.
Yeah. It's this is where the tunnel goes to the basement of the Finnegan's Flint.
Yeah, so I that's why I was saying that like when we realized that we're like if the smuggler tells us that we're near and that we're heading up, like that we're under the Finnegan Flint, then would we want to go ahead and cast our invisibility? Was that our plan?
So he says the guy in the basement you can trust. He's an ally of the pit gang, but past him, you definitely want to either be invisible or hidden some way. Because yeah, you gotta move through the bar and out the door.
So, I mean, if we want to go up to the basement, if we want to trust, if we're trusting the pit gang, then I guess we could go. They already know, that where we are and how we got here. So, that's fine if we want to go up into the basement. But I was thinking that we should go ahead with the invisibility, perhaps, once we reach the basement.
All right. So he says, yeah, if you want to get that started now, it's probably going to be, well, once you get to the northern cave, you should probably be okay. But going through the street, yeah, invisibility might be a good idea.
What time of day is it? It's morning. Okay. So would we, based on the few days we've spent in town here, do we feel like the streets would be crowded enough that we'll have trouble walking invisible, not jostling people?
No, the streets in this part of town aren't all that crowded. Okay. The marketplace is crowded, but yeah, the poorer areas of town, there are people walking around, but definitely not crowded.
All right, then let's do the invisibility and start heading north. Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
So you don't have to worry about. Well, yeah, I guess you don't have. You have two people in the background. I'll say you don't have to worry about them. But what do you? How are you invising yourselves? Who's doing what?
I'm gonna cast invisibility at level 4, so I think that gives us 3 people invisible.
I think we need Eldwin to do some, yeah.
Disguise self on myself.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so you do a disguise self, which the DC to see through is, what, your spellcaster modifier?
Yeah.
Or it's an investigation check against your spell save DC. Okay. Yeah. So you kind of make yourself up, like maybe do like a wig and change your hair a bit while everyone else turns invisible.
Yeah. I'm a gnome now rather than a halfling.
So when you come up in the basement of the Flint, the guy is going to ask for a toll of 2 gold pieces per person. So basically 12 gold.
Cool. I'll give him 12 gold.
Okay. So yeah, you get you give him the gold. He nods, and they let you go upstairs and through the tavern. Easy enough to go through. It's still pretty early. It's not really filled with people. The pit gang guy gives the bartender a nod as I guess only one of you passes because the others are invisible. And
he holds the door open for an awkward amount of time, even though one guy walks out.
Bartender knows better than to question it. He just kind of nods and keeps doing his glass cleaning. All right, so you move through town quickly. I'm gonna make a unrelated roll. And then
unrelated.
You do see there are, looks like more guards than you remember, kind of moving through town, almost like they're keeping an eye out for someone or some people.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they don't notice you Doodles, or at least not enough to question you.
Yeah, Doodles is such a new member of our group that honestly, they may or may not actually be looking for you.
Yeah, or maybe at least less rumors. But he did. I think his disguise is 17, so that's pretty good for a passive.
Yeah.
Like most guards don't have a passive investigation of 17. But anyway, you come through the tunnels into the nicer part of town. As you get there, there are a couple of guards here who will stop you, Doodles. One of them says, do you have your pass?
Oh, I do not right now. I think I left it at work.
Give me a deception DC 12.
Can you even roll that low?
I don't think you can.
No, you can't. So he kind of gives you the stank eye a bit. He says, "What's your name?" "I don't recognize you." He says, "I see all sorts coming through here from the market. You don't look like one of the better off merchants."
No. I mean, you see my clothes. I absolutely am not one of the better off merchants.
And I'll say the invisibility people, give me a stealth check at advantage, the three of you. They did not see you turn invisible, so they might not guess that you're here.
So it's a straight roll for me since I just went in a way?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! What the fuck is going on? This is what I get.
So he's sort of like looking curiously. He says, "Is there someone else behind you? Is anyone back there?"
I hope not. I hope not. But you probably haven't seen me. They call me Whistlemantle.
Whistlemantle. Wait, are you sure no one came through the cave with you? I could have sworn I just heard movement. And he kind of shines the light back there now.
I'll look around and peer and look at the guard quite nervously. Are you saying I'm being hunted? I don't like this. I don't think there's anybody following me.
He says, "I didn't say anything about being hunted, friend. I just thought I heard something."
Oh.
So you didn't see anyone else when you came through the cave? No one's hiding back there?
No, I didn't see anybody else.
That's true, actually, because you can't see us.
Give me yeah, I know it's technically true, but...
I know.
Give me a deception DC 15.
You better come my butt. Yeah.
So he just kind of says, "Oh, okay." And he says, "Well," so he said Light Whistle, or what did you say your name was?
Whistlemantle.
Whistlemantle. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a little bit of a musician myself.
Oh, so you don't live here? Are you just like a traveling bard or something? Did someone hire you?
Oh, I'm looking for a place to play some, but I've just been cooking food and filling drinks locally.
The other guy says, "What, are you looking to go to the Deep Dark, the inn up there?"
Ooh, that sounds cool. Yeah, Deep Dark. Yeah, good idea.
Give me a...
You know anybody at the Deep Dark?
Says, yeah, I know a few
Anybody?
people, but usually they only bring in specific entertainers, higher class people. Usually,
Oh yeah,
they
I
would
don't
give
do that
us
sex sort of stuff. No,
the what?
the sex stuff. That's not for me. I just play music, bud.
Give me, I guess, give me a deception. DC again, 15.
This guy's just so confused.
Well, I wasn't talking about that. I just mean they usually will specifically invite you if they want you to perform. It's kind of a more exclusive place.
Yeah. That is why I was hoping you had an in for me, but I understand.
He says, well, so you don't know anyone, and you're saying you weren't invited by the inn, is that right? You're just kind of wandering up here?
Yeah. I heard there was good food up there.
He says, no, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to turn around. We can't let you through.
Oh, that's not cool. What if I play a little show for you right here?
Give me a persuasion DC 20. He says, maybe. Another guy says, what? No, we can't let him in. We're going to get in trouble. He's like, well, I don't know. We just say we didn't see him. It's not our problem. He's like, yeah, we still going to get fired, though. We can't do that. And they start arguing.
I mean,
maybe he's got a good show. I don't know. We can deniable plausibility, man. You're a fucking guard. All right, what are you gonna say?
how much they paying you here, bud?
What? Wait.
Gotta bribe him.
I mean, we do okay, like a couple of gold a day.
What if I play a little show and accidentally drop some gold somewhere and move along?
Give me a well, you can't fail this. He kind of looks you over. He says, you're not working for one of the houses, are you? This isn't a trick. You know, you have to tell me if you're a cop.
Oh, I am not a cop. I can promise you that, my friend. Yeah.
He says, well, he looks to his friend who kind of nods. He says, maybe if you accidentally drop a coin purse with 20 gold, you might be persuaded to look the other way.
Do you have any bags? I don't really have any bags on me.
He says, you could just give us the gold.
Cool. And I will
he kind of looks around to make sure no one's watching.
Stealthily put 20 gold into.
Let's say you use like maybe sleight of hand.
Cool.
What's your sleight of hand? Like, what's the lowest you can roll?
5.
Yeah, it's fine. No one's around. So I'll say you slip some gold to each of them, and they nod and say, all right, well, it looks like you are on the list after all. Go ahead, sir. Enjoy your time.
I'm glad you found my name.
Yeah.
We just get so close onto Doodle's ass so they don't, like, close in on us.
Oh, I feel like, I mean, I felt like Nasira and Anvir, like, already blew past them with our rolls.
Possibly. Depends on how much.
Yeah, they're probably, like, down the street, like, listening. As LJ's, like, kicking rocks as he walks past. What was that?
As I'm walking by, I'll ask, do you want my signature for when I'm famous?
Sure, bud. Go ahead, sign. So what's he gonna sign? I don't know. Never mind. Just get out of here.
Sign my bicep.
Take care, friends.
Get out of here. Yeah. All right. So you enter, kind of walking down the street here. You don't see any of your companions, but you assume they're nearby.
Probably here, LJ.
Nope.
You would see the lake up ahead, so I'm just going to highlight that. A fairly large underground lake.
Apparently we just like jumped into the lake.
Gone for a swim.
No, I'm just highlighting it because there would be light right now. So yeah, you see the lake up there. It looks like a underground waterfall, and there is a large building next to the lake. Again, illuminated by the sunstones. It's a little bit higher up, like it's on a ledge, and there's like a stairwell going up to it, which must be the fancy inn they were talking about. There's also a bunch of homes here that look at least a decent amount nicer than the ones in the southern part of the city. So what do you want to do, or where do you want to go?
How much more time do I have? How long has it been since we exited?
You would have about 20 minutes left on the invisibility. It's about 10:40 at this point.
Cool. I would quietly play my lute. Come find me and follow me, and let's go find somewhere to hide.
So you know he told you, I think, to meet on the east side of the lake somewhere.
Cool. Then I'll rush over to the east side of the lake.
I imagine me and Nasira
He just
were
said
probably
in the
waiting for you.
northeast province next to the lake is what he said.
Okay. So he wasn't specific. You either might have to look around the lake or send him another message.
Well, let's go around the like even if we thought we had to go into the deep dark to meet him, like I think we would need to go somewhere less populated to re-up our invisibility. So
well, you're guessing if he said come alone, he probably isn't in a populated place.
Yeah. I feel like I had personally assumed he meant literally by the lake.
yeah, like
Not
along
like
the
in a
lake
building.
shore is like what I was thinking too, like to go around
Yeah,
the
same.
lake shore.
Yeah.
Where are the house? Like, are there houses all along here?
Yeah, so there are houses
right up on the lake edge.
not well, there aren't many on the lake itself, because it looks like the water rises a good amount, so the houses are a little bit further back. It looks like there's a public kind of beach area on the lake where there are some people hanging out. There's like kind of parks nearby, some mushroom areas where people are lounging. Yeah.
Can we see the other side of the lake? And is it less densely populated?
Yeah, so the northern areas of the lake are almost non-populated. Like you would see a bunch of mushrooms over there and like maybe cliffs higher up, but not much in the way of housing.
All right, well, let's go that way, guys.
But
Cool.
we might have to stop here before we do the Volley encounter, because it is 8:30. So why don't we do MVP? And we'll have everyone for next session. Let's see what's going on. with
Hopefully.
Volley. Hopefully.
Well, I felt like I typed a lot more, and then I pressed enter, and I'm like, that's not that much, actually.
There's some fast talking from Doodles on several occasions.
What's that?
Oh, God, yeah. If it was not for Doodles,
Slow
that
talking.
last fight could have gone real bad.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Doodles.
I almost blew everybody up, but then I realized it wasn't a warlock.
Yeah. Doodles, you are MVP with 2 votes. Congrats.
Well, thank you. Fun time.
Hope you all have fun.
Yeah, I did. I will see you all next week. Thanks for the session. That was a good time.
That battle got scary.
That's why I was hiding in the other room. She should hide in the other room.
I straight up thought LJ was dead.
I
He
was
was.
I was if I didn't have a reroll already. If I didn't use that reroll, I would be making a new character right now.
Again.
Thank God for those
Again.
story points.
Yes.
That's why you always do the whatever journal,
I-
not the journal. The
Right
other
now, since
treasure. You're the treasurer.
since I just gained it back due to me being the treasurer, I currently have 10 again.
Sounds like we're meeting LJ's cousin.
I am saving 10 for my backup for a reason. I don't know what the backup is. I don't know what I'm going to use 10 points on, but
Oh, I thought those points went with your characters.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
You don't lose them for if you end up losing your
Player
character.
death. Oh,
Yeah,
no,
it's
they're player bound, aren't they?
Ah, not
Yeah.
character bound.
Well, they're player bound to
Right,
the
right.
game. Like you can't. Well, I guess that would
Right.
only matter for you, Mary. But yeah, they're player bound. Yeah.
Yeah, even if it was person bound, I don't think I could transfer it to rat.
Although, didn't you say you might be stepping out, LJ, because of your work stuff?
I might,
no.
but I haven't seen anything of it so far since I just sent that message
Oh.
earlier today.
All right.
Oh,
One
like
time, I will see y'all later.
Yeah. See you later.
Good night.
Okay, I'm off also. Ciao.
Ciao. I'll probably head off as well. See yous.
All right, have a good night.
Bye.
Thanks for watching with the stream. I'm taking notes, but I'll end the stream here.